Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming on in. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Stephanie just finished her live, and she's going to be heading over, guys. So we're going to give her a few minutes to head on over. So hope you guys are doing well. Happy Hump Day, middle of the week. And hi, Kathy Wyway. Welcome. You like white chocolate with dried raspberry pieces? Ooh, that sounds good, Wyway. I don't blame you. That sounds good to me, too. All right. Hey, Steph, how are you?
It feels like a Monday. It feels like a Monday. My internet's out at the house, and it's just been a day. So I'm actually over here in Jess's driveway because I could connect to her internet, and I just did an unboxing, and now I've got to get organized to start showing here.
Awesome. Well, hey, take all the time you need, Steph.
Okay.
I haven't officially started. Okay. I haven't given my spiel yet or anything like that. So, yeah, I just caught the tail end of your video just now. I said hi to you, and you were just mentioning about something about I hope Dawn. Something about understand. I said hi to you. I said, no problemo.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to make it work one way or another. And I mean, that's just the way it's rolling today. So, I mean, I'm good with it. Just,
yeah. Hey, it happens to all of us. I mean, right.
Well, I did watch that video that you and Bob did. Not this, I don't think it was this Christmas, but one before that. And y'all unboxed in your car.
Yeah.
So, I mean, selling from the car, unboxing from the car. I mean, we can do it.
Yeah, it can happen. I mean, believe it or not, when we lived in that apartment, it was so crammed that honestly, it felt like we had a little more space being held. The cats weren't right in our grill while doing it as they normally are. And so I'm like, yeah, if we're going to do a proper unboxing in our little apartment that was so cramped and just bad, I was like, no, let's do it out here.
Right.
So.
All right. I'm going to get my other device going so I can see chat.
Okay.
Let me make sure my volume's down. And then I'm going to be calling for you, Dawn, if you could call for me, because Mister's at home, and of course he doesn't have internet.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Hi, Drew. Welcome.
Hey, Drew. Welcome.
Yes, we are going to be winging it today, guys, and we sure do appreciate you guys popping in. We're going to get started here soon, but I was giving it a few minutes to let everybody come on in, and we'll just go ahead and wait for that. And I'll do my little spiel because you guys know I have to do the spiel. Not that I want to, really, but when there's new people, you got to kind of let yourself be known. So we're gonna do that and then get into it. But here, honey, I'll take the paper. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, wing a ding ding. There, I know. I miss Wing being here because I always used to say that. That's what I called her, wing a ding ding. I actually miss that. But I know they do watch from time to time. They're highly busy people, I'll tell you that. But they're getting a lot of stuff done, which I'm happy for him getting all that done. So I know it was hilarious, wasn't it? Yeah. And I got my Propel. She's in the car right there. She's the one that you're seeing. She's kind of moving stuff around.
I'm right here, Drew.
Yeah.
I'm having to move things around.
Yeah, she's there moving everything around. I'm going to go ahead and make myself big. And
Sounds good.
I'm going to talk about some things, guidelines, and all that stuff. So, welcome to the show, everybody, whether you're new, whether you've been here for a good long time. Welcome, welcome. We're going to start the show. As you see, I've got Steph on for my guest every Wednesday night, guys. Just make sure you make note of this. Every Wednesday night, we go every other channel. This week is my channel. Next week, it'll be back in her house. And so that's why you need to be subbed to both of us, right? Because it's not just on one person's channel. So make sure you're subbed to her. I always encourage you guys to sub to my colleagues. I want them to grow just as much as I want to grow. So make sure you're subbed to Steph. And yeah, and she does collabs with other people. She does a show on at her house as well. Plus, she does vlogs and kind of live, vlogs where she's traveling and going here and there, and just different videos like that. So make sure you are subbed. Now, I do want to mention about banana breads. I am still, hi Ashley, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am still taking private orders, or if you want to make them known on here, however you want to do it, for the banana breads. I am up to, guys, 12 or 13 flavors now, which is exciting because literally I think I only started with just 2 flavors, literally. And I think it's grown to now 12 or 13, which is awesome. So we have all the different berry type of banana breads. We have plain banana breads. We have 2 different kind of banana nut breads. That would be pecan or walnut. We also do chocolate chip breads. And here's what I wanted to get into about the chocolate chip. I did not mention this before, but if you would like, instead of semi-sweet chocolate chips, which is what I use, and my chocolate chips come from the Amish store where they make and produce a lot of their food. Because around here, guys, I live in Amishville, USA. Not just my town, but all the surrounding towns around me, most of them are more Amish than us regular folk. So I get eggs, I get produce, I get fruit from there that I use in these banana bread, all kinds of things. So anyway, and I love this Amish store. It's very congested because it's very popular, as it should be. But they have all kinds of things under the sun. And I love getting my spices there. I love all that stuff. I just do. I could spend all day literally in that store because there's all kinds of stuff and some stuff that you can't find anywhere else. So that being said, what I wanted to bring up in particular about the chocolate chip banana bread, if you don't want semi-sweet, so now we're going to add some more flavors. We're going to get to, probably by the end of this, we're going to have a total of 20 flavors. I can do, for a custom order, I could do a white chocolate chip. I could do a milk chocolate chip. If you just say chocolate chip, it's going to be the semi-sweet. So that's 3 different ones. I also can do a peanut butter chip. Peanut butter and bananas go hand in hand. My brother always used to eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches all the time. It's a great combo. So I am adding these flavors to the roster. Um, and if you want butterscotch chips, hey, we can try it. I bet it's good if you like butterscotch. So, hi, Carol Lee, welcome. So, there are new flavors now, like a lot more new flavors. Let's go over the flavors I have. And remember, you can order them in the mini size or the large. And depending on the flavor of bread, depends on the cost according to the flavor, I should say. So here we go. We're going to start with there's plain banana bread. Then we go to two different nuts. We got the walnut and the pecan. Then we have strawberry. We have blueberry. We can even do, you know what? I'm game to even do a blackberry. I'm going to add blackberry right here, right now. I have not made a blackberry banana bread, but I bet you anything it's good. Okay. We're going to add blackberry, basically all the berries. Okay. We can do a combo, blueberry raspberry. We can do a blackberry raspberry, a blackberry blueberry. Okay. Whatever. We can also now, I'm doing triple berry, the blueberry, the strawberry, and the raspberry. I am doing a Splenda. I am doing a Splenda with nuts, Splenda with any sorts of berries. Then we're talking chocolate chip. I can do the semi-sweet, the milk chocolate, the white chocolate, the peanut butter chip, or even the butterscotch chip of the banana bread. Also, I do a banana split bread, which a banana split consists of bananas, chocolate chips, crushed pineapple, and maraschino cherry. I also do another dessert bread, which is called a tropical banana bread. Now, this one has bananas, mandarin oranges, maraschino cherries, and then it also has toasted coconut, which gives it more of a tropical vibe. Hey, Danielle, long time no see. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could come on over. Bob's in the house. We're getting a crew here. Thank you guys for coming over. I know some people came over from Steph's. And thank you, Steph, for the advertisement. That sure does help. We're getting ready to get started. But I wanted to go over the details of the banana bread. Literally, if you would like a banana bread, and you would like to custom order one for this week, meaning next Monday, because that is my next time that I will be invoicing, because I invoice every Monday. You can order one right now in the chat and say, hey, Dawn, I would like a triple berry banana bread. I want a large size, whatever. Order it now in the chat. Tell me the size, the flavor, and the amount, how many breads you want, and I can make it happen. So just say mini or large. Yeah, we have so many flavors now, Drew. Yeah, it's like a gourmet banana bread shop. Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like. So anyway, and thank you guys for your patience about the last episode with the banana bread, the deflation. Hey, Aaron, welcome. Guys, if you did not see our show yesterday, please watch it on the replay. Aaron had some wonderful items. A lot of them did get scarfed up, but there was some that were passed up on. So if you get a chance, watch the replay. And if you see anything on there that him or I was selling that didn't sell, just hit us up in the email. Take a screenshot. When you're watching the video, guys, as you're watching, watch from your phone. That way you can take a screenshot and then attach it to your email when you send it to whichever one of us. Okay? And we will make it happen. I think that's about it for me. So, hi, Amy. You just got back from grocery shopping. Oh, how you feeling, Amy? How's that wrist feeling? Is there any even a little bit of difference with the pain, or not quite yet? It's still pretty sore. I mean, fractures are not fun. They definitely are not. I got my Propel, and the flavor I'm drinking today is the peach. If you have never, I'm not a sponsor for Propel, but if you have never tried Propel, okay, this is why I prefer it over Gatorade. I quit Gatorade years ago, and the reason being, to me, now I can only speak for myself, it literally would taste like I'm drinking a salt shaker. There was so much sodium. And I don't need a lot of sodium. But anyway, Propel for me all the way around is better. So I drink my Propel every day, and or plain water too. But I've been drinking Propel during my auctions. Today's flavor of choice is the peach, and if you have not tried the peach Propel, you are missing out. I'm telling you, it tastes like you're drinking a Georgia peach. I'm not kidding you. If you've ever had Georgia, actual legit Georgia peaches, then you know what I'm talking about. And this Propel carries that flavor spot on. I ain't kidding you. It's one of my absolute favorite Propels. Yes, Georgia peach, but get the peach. I get the big. We just got the 18 count multi pack. It has peach, watermelon, and black cherry, I think. And yesterday I drank watermelon. Today is peach. I love it. I love it. I love all of them. I love the grape, the kiwi, strawberry. I love them all. I honestly do, but this is one of my faves. Problem is, I don't want to stop drinking it. I just want to keep on drinking. I guess that's not really a problem. But anyway, I have gabbed on long enough, and it's getting old. So I am going to switch it over to Stephanie. Oh, you're in your cast for the next 5 weeks. Wow, Amy.
Wow.
That's got to be hard. And I feel for you, girl, because, a clunky cast, and it starts itching in there, and, the sweat and yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, peach water. I love my Propel. I just love it. Like I said, I've quit Gatorade years ago. It's too salty for me. There's so much sodium. I just can't do it. I like my Propel, and that's my go-to flavored water. I also like that one. What's it called? Where in the cap is like a powder, and you put it in the water, and then it mixes. Is it Karma? What is it? I don't know. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. I love that flavored water too. I love that one a lot, but I can't think of the name. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Steph, and we're going to get this party started, eh? Here we go.
Hey y'all, welcome to the life of a reseller who doesn't have internet right now. So I'm Steph with y'all, it feels like a Monday, with the Gross Bargain Emporium, and I ship from the northeast corner of Kansas. So I'm typically 200 yards off the eastern boundary of Fort Riley, Kansas. I only accept PayPal for payment right now. And I ship through Pirate Ship. So my invoicing is Thursday and Friday of each week. So I start off on Sunday. My last show is Thursday, and then invoices go out. Invoices are due on Saturday of that week. Sunday, I just cancel it if an invoice, is just ignored or I'm ghosted. Other than that, shipping is on Mondays and Tuesdays of every week. And what I pay is what you pay for shipping. So that's what I've got. And then, of course, I've got a bunch of stuff behind me.
That's okay. It happens. Hey, and thank you guys for giving that thumbs up. It sure does help the channel. And also, you're not just supporting me, guys. You're supporting Stephanie because she's part of this, collaboration here. And it certainly helps get her on the map. And like I said at the beginning of the show, if you're not sub to her, please sub because she's got her own videos and collabs with other people. So if you want to know where Steph's at, you got to sub to her.
Mm-hmm. Did you want me to go first, Dawn?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all, I just pulled things from my last sourcing trip and because it was still here in the vehicle. And so I think these are Taekwondo belts. This one looks like a large one. I don't have numbers, so we're just going to start with S1. And we're going to do a starting bid for 3.
Oh, just a second, guys. Steph, are you there? We just lost you. Hi, Truly Amazing. Welcome. Just a second, guys. She's going to come back in. Okay. So she doesn't have internet at home right now. Mr. Stephanie is at home. So she's over at Jess's house in Jess's driveway. She will be back, guys. We're going to give her a second here. But thank you guys for coming in. And like I said, please hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. She's got a lot to show us tonight. I only caught just the very end of her live that she just did. So I didn't get to see all the good stuff that she was unboxing. But okay, no problem. Yeah, we'll wait for you. So while we're waiting, I do want to remind everybody that I have pocket pleasers behind me. And these pockets are filled with jewelry, anywhere from 1 piece on up. You just never know how many pieces or what you're going to get. They are buy it now for $3 each. They are numbered 1 through 33. If you would like one or more pocket pleasers, please put in the chat. Now, you are buying as a mystery pocket. You don't get to see what's in it until after you put it in the chat that you want it. So you can't return it. Like once I show you the jewelry, it's all jewelry behind there. But once I show you what's behind the pocket that you purchase, you can't say, no, I don't want it. Dawn, you keep it. It's just a fun way to do some mystery shopping. I remember back in the day, I used to buy people's mystery lots all the time, and it was a load of fun. If you like a particular reseller and you like the items they show, it can be really fun buying mystery bags or mystery lots or mystery pockets or whatever. And so this is a bit of a mystery pocket, but you do know it's some kind of jewelry. Now, I have been known to put stone up there. There are some marked pieces. Of course, there's unmarked pieces too. There's all kinds of jewelry. You just don't know. And like I said, it could be multiple pieces. There's been Swarovski crystal up there. There's been 2 times where there was sterling. So you never know what you're going to get. But if you like jewelry, but you're on a really tight budget, this is kind of one way to shop for jewelry if you like it. Like I said, it is a bit of a mystery, but it's fun. All right, we got Steph back.
Sorry, y'all. When you're on StreamYard and someone tries calling you, it will bounce you out. And you have to go completely out and come back in. So it takes a minute.
Yes.
So all right, I don't know where my measuring tape is. I think what these are Taekwondo belts. I might be wrong. So if anyone knows what they are, but they look like Taekwondo belts to me. I don't have a way to measure them. These are all the white ones I have. I'm just, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a small one. I say small, I would say that's probably somewhere around, if it's this, probably, we'll say around 4 feet. So that's the small one. It's going to be all one lot, S1. That one's probably around the same. So these are probably kids' Taekwondo belts.
What do you want to start these at?
Let's start the lot. There's 4 of them. Let's start it at $4. Give me just a second, y'all. I guess I need to, back in the day, like when we all went to school, we'd have tornado drills, fire drills, and everything. I need to have a reseller drill, so when my internet goes out, it's adapt and overcome. And typically I roll with it, but today it's been one thing after another. Other people have been having issues with StreamYard and the internet, and who knows. So there are 4. So there's 2 large ones, and then there's 2 of these small ones. $4 for the white ones, and that'll be S1. And I'm sorry, I know I brought my measuring tape, but it's probably in the back seat, and I just don't see it at the moment. So, and then I'll just keep showing the Taekwondo belts. We'll keep it under the same number and everything. $4 start, and we'll just call them. If someone wants them, just call them out by the color. So the first one was white with 4. The yellow, there's 3. There's 4. Now these look like they're probably adolescent teenagers. So there's 4 of them. It's marked with a 6. I don't know if that's because of who I sourced them from, or maybe it's 6 feet. But there is 4 of these yellow ones. I'll just set them all down. It'll be all right. And then I've got 4 orange ones. So there's that one. Okay, this one says size 2. So maybe that's what the 6 was size. Here's this one. And you're going to get whichever color you want. You're going to get all 4 of them for the $4. So I don't know what Taekwondo belts go for now. I know back in the day they had value. So these just happened to be when I was sourcing, and I'm like, okay. So, and then I do have 1 green one. So we'll do the green one for $1. If there's no interest in any of the Taekwondo belts, I mean, I think you could use them for other stuff as well if you're crafty or anything like that. But we'll just pass on that. And then for my second item, I have choice of Winnie the Pooh or Minnie Mouse. And it's going to be S2, and we're going to do a start of $3 for choice. $3 for choice. Pooh's pretty big. The Minnie Mouse, she isn't quite the mini one, as far as size, but she isn't a large one. So there's her. She does have a little hidden compartment here where you could, maybe put a piece of jewelry. So, and then she is marked Disney. Don't see a year. Yeah, I don't see a year, but she is marked Disney. And then Pooh Bear is marked Disney. I don't see a year on him as well. So I'd say these are fairly new as far as age. And S2. is
Yeah, those are
choice
cute.
$3. They are. So, and we can pass on them. And then for my third item, for choice, $2 start. So S3 is a $2 start for choice. At each of them, but I'm telling you, they're probably close to my age. Just saying. So you got the bear. I don't see a tag on him. So these are, the size of like toddlers could play with them as far as, being able to grip them. So you got the bear, you've got the rabbit, and this rabbit is marked 1993. Exclusive design from the Summit collection. So that's 1993. And then this one is Panda Knits, Monroe, Louisiana, 1983. It's what I think it says. If not, it's a 6. But it's kind of hard to see. But this is a yellow. It's not a dark yellow. This is more like your spring color yellows. So there's that one. And then the final one is from Russ, RUSS. And I don't see a year on him. But he's got to be old. And this is the mouse. So
Aw,
he has a Christmas one, but I mean, he's cute. And he does feel like maybe he had beans in him. So, like a bean bag material. So, mouse, yellow bear, rabbit, or brown bear.
cool.
Alrighty, if there's no interest, that's okay. That's my 3 done. We can go to you.
Okay, let me switch it on over here. Okay, guys, I've been getting some wonderful pieces of glass. I mean, I don't know what's going on. People are getting rid of some really beautiful pieces. This first one is huge. It is a big, ultra big glass bowl. And yeah, this is, I would even venture to say, an oversized like salad bowl, but it's huge. I am going to start this out at 30. Now, some of my glass pieces do start out at this price, around this price. So it's more than the normal glass pieces I show, but this is a huge one. And I love the gold infused leaves and scroll work in this one. And there's nothing wrong with this one at all. It is scalloped, but guys, I don't know if you can see, but it's really thick, super thick. This has no maker's mark at all, but it is gorgeous. So this one starts at 30. I'm going to do the measurement to this because I did not measure it before the show. I was gonna, and I got held up. 13 inches. That's a big daddy. I knew it was pretty big, but yeah, 13 inches right on across. So, this is going to hold a lot of salad. Or, hey, turn it into a really bougie popcorn bowl. Just, something different. Not the same old, same old. Why not? All right. This next one I did show yesterday. I'm going to show it again. This is brand spanking new, and I thought it was really pretty. This is a treasure box. We're going to start out at 14. It's made out of wood, but look at the embossing on it. Now, this is not leather. I don't want to say vinyl, but I'm not really sure what material it is. Hey, Fuzzy, how are you?
Hey, Fuzzy.
So it is embossed on the side as well. These are the other two sides. There's the back side. Now I'm going to open it. Like I said, it's brand new. It's still got the silica gel pad, to keep it fresh and all that. This is not ruined or anything. This is a brand new box. That's how the wood is marbled. And it's just very, very cute. And the deal is, if you order this, I will include 2 pieces of jewelry of your choice, either earrings, necklaces, or bracelets. You get to choose, but I will add 2 pieces of jewelry to this. So now, if you want me to fill this with jewelry, I'm going to ask $25 for it, okay? Because I can fit a lot of jewelry in here. And when I do jewelry lots, you can ask Stephanie, it's pennies to the dollar.
Yes.
Literally. You're not even paying $1 a piece because I give you more pieces altogether, including the box, of course, than what you're paying for. So just remember that. If you would like me to fill this, then there you go. That's an option too. But that plus 2 pieces of jewelry, that's too tempting. You're funny. Yeah, it gets tempting sometimes, when we see the beautiful stuff and you're like, Okay, I showed these yesterday for the first time, guys. These are so beautiful. These are brand new trinket boxes, your choice, starting at $16 each. And boy, these are pretty. They still have the tag holder on them. Check out these beauties. These are magnetized jewelry boxes, and they're both really blingy. We're going to start with this colorful one. I just love it. It's got primary colored flowers in your yellow, blue, and red with the green leaves. You've got an orange and white blingy butterfly on top. And it opens, of course, it's magnetized. There's the magnet. And you can put your favorite pieces of jewelry in it. This is the bottom. These are brand new. Now, if you want something different, I do have this choice as an option. This is pink enamel with gold tone hardware. I love the red crystals. Then it's got the clear crystals plus the pearls to make it ultra girly. And then you've got the little red stone. And this one opens, what I like, this one opens, where is it? Here we go. It opens kind of from the side, like that. Which I love that it opens from the side. I just think it's cool. So whichever one you want, starting out at $16 each. And that was number 3. So we are going to go back to Stephanie.
Hey, y'all. So I got these in today, actually. And so this is going to be S4, and it's going to be a starting bid of $5. So it's a nesting rabbit. So it sets on this basket. Now this, I thought it might be like depression glass pink. This is a deeper pink color.
What are you starting this out at, Stephanie?
$5.
That is cute.
And here's the rabbit. So it is a nesting rabbit. The glass is definitely really sorry, y'all. It's been a hot minute since I've showed from my phone. But
we've got Carol Lee in at 5. Anybody want to come in at 6? Okay, I am going to start counting it down to Kira Lee, going one time to Kira Lee at $5. Going two times to Kira Lee. Last and final call. And Kira Lee, you've got yourself a bunny rabbit.
Thank you, Carolee. Okay, for my second item, it's a pink Easter egg with a twist. It's hinged. And this is going to be S5 with a $5 start. Let's see that way.
Oh, that's cute.
It is so cute. It's like, I don't know what material to call it. I think it's acrylic. Probably not acrylic. It's not. I mean, it's breakable, but it's
kind of
not
like celluloid.
Yeah,
a little bit, maybe.
It might be.
Steph, Kira Lee has a question for you. She wants to know if you could please send her box UPS, just like you did before. Yeah, when she gets packages from resellers, she wants them to all go UPS.
Yeah. Her last package, which is in with the carriers right now, I'm pretty sure. It should have went UPS as well. But yeah, I will double check and be sure. Hopefully I sent it UPS. If not, I apologize, Carolee. Last week was cray-cray. Now, this one does have some weight behind it. Just, I don't know. I would say at least 8 ounces. And it does clip, it doesn't close. It doesn't fasten shut. But it is a cool piece. And if there's no interest in S5 for $5, that's fine. Let's see. Y'all, this one does have some weight, and I'm going to guesstimate the weight to be at least 4 to 5 pounds. I'm saying that because it's an artesian piece. It's vintage. I don't see a signature on it, but you're going to understand why I want to show you. So I just want you to know it will fit in the shipping box, but it's going to have some weight with it.
Oh, Kira Lee's going to take S5 as well.
Okay, Carrie Lee. Thank you, honey. All right, so don't judge my card. It's Raggedy and Andy. Now, this is an artesian painted piece as far as the painting. It is ceramic. I can hear it. There, that sound of ceramic. It is a mirror. I can't give you an exact size on it other than it's probably somewhere between 13 and 14 inches tall. This is the back, so it will need some cleaning. I haven't cleaned it yet because obviously it's not my source and I haven't processed it yet. It's going to be you know what? Let's do a $5 start on this as well.
That's so cute.
So this will be S6 for a $5 start, y'all. It's gonna cost in shipping because of the weight of it. But I mean, Raggedy and Andy, come on, y'all.
Hi, Crafty.
Hey, Crafty, welcome in, girl. So, and then again, that's the back. And I would tell you it looks like it's got the colors of Valentine's Day because it's got the pinks and the blacks and the reds and all that good stuff. But if you know how to paint and everything, I mean, repaint this. Just paint it white or whatever, and then go over and redo it if we wanted to. Other than that, I want to put it down, y'all, because it does weigh some. And I think that was my 3. Yeah, it was.
Okay. Let me turn it back. I'm going to wait on this. We're going to show this. I showed this yesterday, and I really like this one. Welcome in, Crafty. Good to see you. I have a sunflower box, and I just love this because first of all, who doesn't have something they need to put in storage? You know what I mean? Organizing, folks. I'm going to start this at 12. It's a hardened, cardboard storage box. Now, it's green and white stripe inside, but look how big this box is. And it's got the metal framed handles. So this is starting at 12. And I mean, you could store quite a bit in here. Literally whatever. I mean, everybody's got something that they could use a box to store something in. I mean, we all, I was just telling Bob tonight, as he was getting around for work, our medicine, our, pill bottles. I said, I'm going to be buying some baskets. I can't stand this anymore. Like, it's driving me, my OCD. We got to get them in baskets. You have your basket of pills. I have mine, and be done with it. We had them in a 3-drawer system. It's a plastic, Rubbermaid drawer system kind of thing, and a little one. And honestly, it didn't really work for us. I'm probably going to go to something sort of like this, or some kind of basket or something. But anyways, this starts out at 12. It's brand new. This has not been used, but I wanted to show that. My next item, I got to reach for it, guys. I got some stuff kind of far away from me, but it is what it is. I have to kind of work with it. Let me take this one out of the bag. See if I can. Okay, so this next piece, I'm going to start out, guys, at 15. This is pretty large. Let me do the measurement, and then I'll show it to you. I like it. This is about 15 3/4 inches wide, and it's approximately 11.5 inches long. So it's pretty large. It says bath. It's a bath hook rack. Now, this is like a ivory color. I have not tried, but most likely I can get, there's a little mark right there and a little mark right there. Probably could get that off. It'd be really easy to just repaint. I mean, it would be nothing to repaint. If you had to repaint it, I'm saying, because I haven't tried it all to get the scuff mark. I think that's all it is. But it is really thick. It's a wooden sign, this part. And then, of course, this is like wrought iron, the hooks, and then the little glass white balls. And you just hang, this is for the bath. So you hang your towels for the bathroom, or whatever. Wash rags, whatever you want to hook there. So it's this is a large one.
How much is
the
it?
Back. Huh?
How much is it?
14. Starting at 14. And it's rather large. But guys, you could even hang this, if you didn't want to hang it on the wall, maybe on your door. And you could put your bathrobes and put them on here, maybe. But I just thought it was really cute. And it's an ivory, cream color. So chances are it would go with a lot of, different colors. whatever you have in your bathroom there. And then I have a wind chime that's going to start at 20. This is kind of large here. I want to show it. Still got the tag. And so this is like copper or copper tone metal. This is how big it is. I got to show it from back here. But let's show it up close. They did a green paint job to make it look like patina on it. There's the flower. They even did it on the inside of the flower. And it's got a little scoop right here. And then you come down to this blue-green glass orb. And it's, wire wrapped. And then you got the chime. And you just hang it up. And it's going to hang like that. Starting at 20, it's a wind chime. And I had two small ones that I sold yesterday they were so cute because they were the Peter Pan wind chimes. They were smaller than this one, but they were adorable. And they had stained glass in them. But this one has more of the metal, and the glass orb is right there. I just love it. It's so cool. So if you want that one, it does start out at 20. And if not, that's my 3. So we're going to go back to Stephanie.
Hey, y'all. And I forgot where I'm at on my numbers, so let me run up and chat really quick. Oh! This is definitely a live video. Remember, Lord help me. Technology's awesome when it works, right?
Exactly.
All right. Let's see. All right. So this is going to be S7, and it's a $3 start. He doesn't have a year on him, y'all. But, I mean, he gives a vibe of being old. He doesn't, when I squeeze him, he doesn't sound like, he's drier, like dry rot or anything. A lot of the stuffed animals from, the 60s, 70s, and 80s, as cool as they are, some of them have been exposed to the elements a lot. This one is not. So it's going to be a starting bid. I think I said it, right? $3. He's clean. He does have, he's from Nick and his tag's so little, it's hard to. Nick and something company. California, made in China is what his tag says right there. And he's that big, so. For my second item, S8, is a Thomas Kincaid, A Book of Joy. This is a small square book. I would say it's probably a 5x5. Just guesstimating, but it is a Book of Joy. Thomas Kincaid collection, and it's going to be a $5. Let's just do a $5 buy it now for this one. Does have the bookmark, and let's see, it says keep a glowing book of joy journal is something I would highly recommend if you find yourself a little rusty at recognizing the joy gifts that come your way. Thomas Kincaid. The art in this is just incredible. The pages are not numbered, but I would guesstimate probably at least 40 pages. This one's give yourself a perk, condition yourself for joy by doing little things that you love on a regular basis. Thomas Kincaid. Then there's the art of being happy lies in the power of extracting happiness from common things. And that's from Henry Ward Beecher. So it's just a cool book, both uplifting, and then you've got all the art that goes with it. So $5, and it can be yours. And then for my third item, it is going to be S9, and it's Fisher Price. To say this is vintage is an understatement. I can't give you a year because I did not Google Lens it. I don't know if all the blocks are in there. I can count them really quick. The only condition issue is it's got some dirt up here, which I'll wipe off. I wouldn't have showed it this way, but hey, I just went with the stuff that was already in my vehicle. So you get wooden blocks. These are the smaller wooden blocks. Y'all, these are good grief. Good grief. Who used to say that? Charlie Brown, I think it was. Good
Yes.
grief. All right. So these are your small wood blocks. So there's one.
What do you want to start at, Steph?
Oh, let's do it. Let's do a $5 start. There's two. I'm going to get all these out and won't be able to get them all back, just saying. But hey, there's G for Groves or S for Stephanie, right? So there's 3. There's 4. Well, there was 4. I'll pick it up. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So I can tell you the alphabet's 26 letters long. But you get 12 of them. So, and I mean, they're definitely vintage, Cal vintage. I would guesstimate they're at least as old as the emblem on this. But my best guess would be they're older than Jess. Jess is going to finally tell me when he stays by me. Dad, stop telling people how old I am, right? But Jess is going to be 26 this year, and honestly, this is older than her. But
Amy says she's used those for Christmas ornaments and they work really well. That is a good idea. I never thought of that.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Let's see. And if there's no interest, that's okay. You know, this is stuff I wasn't intended to show right now anyway. So, that's my 3 done. We can go back to you.
All righty. Guys, I got a wonderful piece. This next one, oh, I love it. Let me get I gotta pull up the picture on it. Okay. This, guys, is going to start out at 35. And this is so awesome. This is called a Westmoreland glass 2-tiered tidbit grape designed tidbit holder. That's what they call it. I call these a cupcake holder. That's what I call it. Just a second. Steph, I got to turn it back to you. I got to get a cat. So
You're fine.
Let me mute myself and turn it to you. I'm sorry.
Y'all, let me finish putting it in so then when she comes back, I can just hit enter. All right. And I chopped it up because I'm calling it a Westmoreland 2-tiered tidbit grape tree. So, FYI. Mr. Steph's the one that typically does showing. Okay, let's grab some stuff. Okay. You know what? I've got a lot of 3 books, so I don't remember what number.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
You're fine. If you're back,
Oh,
go ahead.
are you sure? I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I had a cat that jumped on my cabinet up here, and it's full of glass. So you can imagine why I had to run, and I panicked. Okay. As I was saying, this is a tidbit, 2-tiered, hors d'oeuvre, a finger food holder. I call them cupcake holders. Now, it's got the grape theme, and it did not say whether this was milk glass, but guys, I think it is. I think this is milk glass. Now, this is the design of the plates. They're both like this. Okay? You've got your bunch of grapes, and then, the vine, the leaves. And, I mean, this is a stunner. It is nice. Now, there's only one condition issue, and it's on the very bottom. Right there, you can see a little bit of a flea bite. Now, obviously, that's nothing, and it's not sharp. There is there is a crack. I'm sorry, there's more than just, I take that back. There's another issue. There is a crack from that. There is a crack from that. Oh, man, my lighting's bad.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
There is a crack from that. No, it is not on here. So we call those kind of cracks surface cracks because they don't go all the way through the plate. I'm calling these plates because that's really what they are. But I needed you to see, I don't think. Well, yeah, there is a little bit, yeah. So what they did was, I think somebody must have. Okay, so it's just coming right here, the crack is. But there's right there is a crack, right there. Or a gouge, or whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't call that a flea bite. It's a little bit bigger than that. So there is a couple condition issues. I just showed you what they are. And you know what? Let's just drop this. What I have at 35. Let's start this at 28. We're going to start this at 28. And it does have those condition issues. I had seen the flea bite, but I did not see the crack up until just now. Of course, this lighting, guys, one of these days I'm going to get my new ring light. It just has not happened. We've had so much going on here. But guys, it is on the bottom. What I'm saying though, it's on the bottom. So it doesn't affect you putting any food or anything on top of the plates. If that makes any sense to you. Who's going to be looking at the bottom? I don't think anybody really will be unless they're cleaning it. So I just wanted to show you that one. And then I've got a really nice wallet here. And I thought it was cute. And let's start this one out. I'm just going to do, guys, let's just do a buy it now for $7. It's got some like scroll work in the metal. You got the blingy X up there. It's like striped. And then on the inside, it looks like this. It's got a lot of card slots. You got the pockets, like a normal wallet. And there's that crease was just there, probably because there was something else in that bag, but it's not a big deal. It's got a little heart in the zipper pull there, but I thought it was cute. So buy it now for $7. If you need a wallet, there you go. Okay. My last one is for this Mikasa piece here. I love this. This is one of my favorites from them. I have a lot of Mikasa that I've sold and still have some for sale. This is one of them. I know I've got a brand new old stock Mikasa dish still in the box, and I have this one as well. This is the like fish aquarium kind of platter here, and I just adore this one. Let's just start this, Stephanie, at 20. And you got your blues and your purple, you got your golden yellow color. I like viewing it from here because you can see the fish better.
Yes. That's
now,
gorgeous.
See how it's blue tipped every other scallop? So that's pretty cool. Now, I can promise you there are no gouges, flea bites, or anything, no cracks with this one at all. This is in A1 condition.
And look at all those colors.
Yeah, I mean, there's, like I said, purple, gold, blue. I think there might be green. I'm not sure. The leaves. I think the leaves are green.
Did you measure that by chance, or does it say it?
I can measure it. I did a long time ago, but I haven't shown it in a while.
Right.
This one is 10 3/4 inches at the widest part. And then the other way is about 7 7/8. So, yeah, it's really pretty. And, you know, Mikasa, can they do any wrong? I mean, everything they do is gorgeous. It doesn't matter what you pick.
If I had all my oceanware stuff set up in my bathroom, I would set that on the vanity. And that's where I'd lay my jewelry or a number of things. That's a beautiful dish, and it's a good size.
Yeah, and also, if you put this on your vanity, another use you could use this for, like your perfumes and colognes, and it would look really bougie and beautiful. Hi, Wildflower.
Hey, I'm Wildflower. Welcome in.
Okay, was that 3? Or was that
but go ahead and show one more because, you know, I'm not Justice, and she's got a doozy for a landlord that just pulled up. So I'm waiting for her to start something because I'm parked back here.
Oh, okay. Okay, guys, let's do I'm going to show this one. I think this is my sterling. Let me look before I tell you different. Shoved my loop way to the back of the drawer. I don't know why, but I did. I just seen the marking. Well, I'm going to wait on that one because I'm reading different marking. That way I got time to look at it. Let's just do this. Stephanie, let's do an earring lot. And so everything I'm going to show you is going to go into one lot. Guys, when I do earring lots, it's a lot cheaper than buying my earrings separate. Not that my earrings are expensive separate. It's just that it saves you a bit of money if you're watching your pennies. You know, you really need to watch your pennies. Then this is a way to purchase some earrings on the cheap. We're going to start out at $13. $13 because we're going to do a lot here.
Is that a starting bid or a buy it now?
Starting bid. Starting bid 13, and we'll just go from there. So we're going to start with the faux animal fur kind of studs, gold tone. So when you want to get your animal on, there you go. We got these. Oh no, I gotta save those for my Christmas slap apparently. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do those ones. We're gonna do these tassels here. Now, what I like, this is like a light beige color. It's gonna go with a lot because of the color, like a neutral color scheme. You got those. We do have these are purple stones, and I don't know if they're real amethyst lab created or just glass. I do not know which they are, but they are prong set purple stone studs of some sort. Like I said, they could just be glass. We got some silver tone stars. We also no, not those. Let me put those. Speaking of stars, these are kind of cool. They got the mesh and then the stars that have an oil slick coating on them. So you see the purple, the blue, the green, like fuchsia. Those earrings are going in there. Reminds me of the 70s. Hey, I'm a product of the 70s, guys, so I can't help it. It just does. Reminds me of the 70s. Okay, with that mesh. That's what I'm talking about in particular. So then we've got these resin studs here.
It's a beautiful lot.
I want to say they're skulls and roses. That's what I want to say they are. The white part is the skulls.
Yep.
Oh, these are cool. Now, okay, let me get them. So these are like little teeth almost, like an animal, almost like a shark tooth. And then they blinged them out at the top. You're going to want to clean these. I tell you all the time, clean your earrings before you put in them. Those ones are not one of my brand new ones. But a lot of the earrings, guys, I do get are brand new, just to let you know. These are silver tone leaves. Obviously, they would work with anything. I'm going to put those in there. Let's see what else we got. We're going to do some of these silver tone laser cut hoops. Very nice, kind of sophisticated hoops, if you will. Those are going in. Let's see what else. Oh, man. Trying to get them all in one package here. Then I love these. These are so dang cute. If you like red, these are little flip-flops, and they're red, and they've got the little crystal at the top by the toe. They're little flip-flops. Those are going in. I thought those were cute. We do have these. Now, these are just pretty. These are gold tone hearts. They're little dangly hearts. A lot of people think you can only wear hearts during Valentine's. That's not true. I wear heart jewelry all the time. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is, but some people only wear heart jewelry, at that time. We got some wooden beads with the floral caps on them. Boy, you should see me trying to stuff this pack. And let's see what else we got. We got two more. We've got some like different colored pearls. And we've got some little silver tone flowers. Are there any interest? This thing is full. So we got. Huh?
So I wondered how full it was going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it track, but I can tell you it's less than $2 a set of earrings. It's an incredible lot.
Yeah, and this is, like I said, if you wear earrings every day, like I do, it's a nice way to save your pennies, but yet get some jewelry. And it's all over the map. You got dangles, you got studs, you got sparkle, you got non-sparkle. So hit me up if you would like that. And that was my 3. We're going to go back to Stephanie.
Alrighty, y'all. We're going to start out with, I'm not sure where I'm at on my numbers. I think, let's see. Yeah, I didn't bring a notebook or anything with me.
We're at S10.
S10. All right, so this is vintage. This is not quite as old as me. This is 1985. Dakin, Dakin. Anyways, it's going to be a starting bid of $3. Starting bid 3. The all-in condition issue is he's got a string right here. Y'all, I'm not going to pull it. I can see the other piece of it right here. I would say it was repaired, but no, I don't think it was repaired. Back in the day, they used to attach tags that way. So maybe it's from that. I don't know. But that's the only actual condition issue. It's easy to clip off. I would have done it. Well, I've got scissors over there, but I mean, this isn't the real. This is, how we're doing it. 1985, still has his ribbon. He's got his heart right there, and there is his tag. He is still very soft, y'all. Usually, these creatures get a little harder as they age. So that's S10 for the bear. I have a lot of books. It's 3 books, and we're going to do a starting bid of $3. So S11 is a starting bid of 3. You're going to get Denby's Favorite Day. Denby's Favorite Day. Now, I will tell you, let's see, 1, 2, I think, yeah, all these came from the Imaginary Library of Dolly Parton. Says it on the back right here. So, quite literally, let's see. Danby, and this book, I don't even think it was even really flipped through. But it is a kid's book. Look at the artwork. That's pretty cool. So you get that book. Then you get The Rabbit Listened. The Rabbit Listened. And it also came from the Dolly Parton Imaginary Library. If y'all are unfamiliar with Dolly Parton and her Imaginary Library, I know she had it going when Firecracker was born, but I think she had it going when my youngest soldier was little. But the Imaginary Library wasn't as available back then as it is now. They did it more like in a networking way. So like when we lived in Colorado, you had to live in like Colorado Springs or Pueblo or Denver in order to get these books. So Dolly Parton, every month, I think it's the first 5 years of a child's year, if you sign them up, every month they send books. So there's book number 2, and then this one, it says Joy Takes Root. And it says, can you feel the earth's rhythm along with your own? And this is in the setting of a grandmother and a grandchild, or that's my perception. It's got sunflowers, y'all. It's got sunflowers. So this is a lot of sunflowers. So I would say that's a granddaughter and a grandmother, or just a really great set of friends there. And these pages are clean. Again, I don't think they have really been flipped through. But you get the whole lot for $3. Let's see. And then S12. Oh, I just had it. Oh, right here, y'all. All right. Usually I can do a pit to pit. We're just going to go with the brand today, y'all. I think this is, honestly, I think it's a nursing nightgown. So you got your navy blue, white hearts. And the reason why I say I think it's a nursing, so when I say nursing, I'm talking, mothers that nurse their babies. Uh, there's a button here. And yeah, there's for the Hooters. Y'all, I apologize. I'm unfiltered today. Let me find a size on it. We're gonna do it for a $3 start. I can tell you that. I'm just trying to find the size. That's weird. I'm not finding the size. I can tell you just looking at it, a large size woman or a medium size for sure would fit it, but past that I couldn't, darn it. I figured it had its size on it. I sourced this the other day when I went and picked up my new to me computer. Now I'll tell you what, I'll find the tag for it when I'm not really looking for it. But usually if they're not right there in the back, they're usually down the side. There it is. There it is. Size large. Size large. And for material, 95% polyester and 5% elastic. I'm going to assume that means elastic. It's ELASTANE. So,
Kathy wants the 360 box.
the 360 box. Oh, I know what she's talking about now. So, Kathy, you want this for the. Okay, I got you. All right, yeah, not a problem, Kathy. Dawn, so you understand, the Salvation Army here in Manhattan, they stopped doing their thrift store, but they quit. They still do everything the Salvation Army does. They do it in a more different way, though. So, like street outreach, community outreach, they have a 360 Life Center. And so that's what she's going to purchase this, and she wants it donated. She's got a box at my house just for that particular item. So,
Okay, awesome.
you, Kathy, and 1, 2. That's my third.
All right. Okay, cool, Kathy. Congratulations. Okay. Guys, I have this on the cheap. I'm just trying to get rid of it. It is glass. It's art glass. And it's a bowl, kind of a more shallow bowl. I'm going to do this, guys, buy it now for $8. And even though it's shallow, it's still really good size. It's got that big hummingbird, and he's over getting the nectar from the flowers. They kind of look like tulips. It does have a felt bottom to it, and yes, it does set flush. In case you're wondering, it does. But I'm just going to do this, buy it now for $8. Let me do the measurement so that you know. But it's got the colored glass, and it's really pretty. I would say 10 and 7/8 inches across. So it's just really a nice piece. And if you're wanting some glassware on the cheap, that's just a nice one there. Okay. So my next one, this is going to be Buy it now for 23. I've shown this before. This is such a cool organizational box. This is so cool because I want to show you some details. Now it's all gray. And there's the back. Now, you notice right away the two holes up here. When I first showed this, I didn't understand. Why is there holes like that right there? Well, it is because this is one of those organizers. It's made entirely out of wood, and I mean solid wood. Guys, it is weighty. This is heavy, just so that you know, okay? So it's not made out of particle board. It's made out of solid wood. Those holes are for your charging cables, okay? So you can charge your devices, maybe your phone and your watch, okay? And you can place them in, the little caddy right there. Then this goes all the way back. It's pretty deep on top of this drawer. And I mean, it's nice, guys. It is gray, and it's just a nice piece. Like I said, this is solid wood. This is not cheap particle board. But gray is a pretty neutral color, and I thought I would show that. I just love how they put those holes for your cables. I think that is just genius. Honestly, genius. For my last one, this is actually real amethyst. And I'm doing this buy it now for 10. These are amethyst dangles. Amethyst is a purple colored crystal, and it's so beautiful. $10. Buy it now.
How much?
10. And it is real amethyst, both the stones on top and the dangle. Yeah, they're so pretty and elegant. And if you like amethyst, yeah. Now, I will tell you, I did not test the post. If they're sterling, congratulations. I don't think I seen any 925 or anything, but if they wind up being sterling, hey, so be it. I just think they're beautiful. I'm treating them as if they're not sterling. But I think those are beautiful. Aren't they, Danielle? Yeah.
Those are gorgeous.
Love. Amethyst is such a pretty stone, and a lot of people like it because purple's a favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna go back to Steph. That was my 3.
Hi, y'all. I took my hair down, go figure. All right, so for my first item, it's going to be a starting bid of $4 for both. So these are crafting books. So the first one is Under the Sea by Billy Lauder and Marilyn Mensker. This is, let's see, it looks like quilting. I would say it's probably quilting, paper foundation, piecing. 15 different paper foundation blocks with ocean theme. All right, so maybe it's just paper that you're going to use. I mean, on the back, that sure looks like quilts to me. So, I don't know, y'all. I don't quilt. I never attempted to quilt. Not because I don't want to. My grandmother, that's one thing that was passed down to her was how to quilt. I get stuck at the sewing machine. So typically I don't do any of that. I know how to sew by hand better than I do using a quilting. So get that one. And then you get piece by piece 18 small quilt projects. This one's designed by Nancy Wong Spindler, produced by the Cooler Design Studio Inc. And it says on the back, piece by piece, from pillows to pouches, coasters to comforters, scarves to shoulder bags. The 18 delightful small projects in this book are sure to please the quilting enthusiast. So, and then, oh yeah, they've got pictures in here on this one. So there's that. There's this one. Ooh, look at that. That is a beautiful patchwork quilt. Garden pouch. So I guess that would be for like your eyeglasses. I'm assuming because there's glasses right there. So there's those two, and the starting bid for both is $4.
I wish I could quilt, but yeah.
I wish I could too, but I do not have the patience for a sewing machine. It works good until it binds up, and I'll tell you, it binds up more for me than it should for anybody. So it's a me problem, not a machine problem. So for my second item, I've got 2 DVDs. It's going to be one lot, one money.
Wait a second, Steph. Carol Lee's going to take S13, those books you just showed.
Okay. Not a problem. Thank you, Carol Lee. This one, it says it. So it's book from Chris Angel, Mind Freak. If y'all are unfamiliar with him, I know in the early 2000s, he's an illusionist. So if you know what an illusionist is, that's who he is. So this DVD, I think it comes with 2. Discs 1 and 2. And it does have the paperwork here as well. So we're going to do this at a starting bid of $3 for both. So you're going to get 2 discs there. And it says the complete season 1.
You want to start it out at what?
$3 for the entire. So you get season 1. And then here's a complete season 2. 3 different DVDs. And the DVDs are in. Well, that DVD just fell in my lap. So give me a second. No scratches. No scratches at all, y'all. So you get that one. Here's disc 2. Again, this is complete season 2. And it has 3 DVDs in it. So you get 5 DVDs for the price of less than 1 if you go to Walmart. Because Walmart, they're gonna want $5 for any, out of their cheap bin. So
did I. Amy said she had a crush on him. I did too.
I kind of did too.
It's kind of, he's mysterious. He's very dark. I don't know what it was, but yeah.
He's a great illusionist. I mean,
he is.
An illusionist takes a talent, and like Houdini and all the ones that came before, there's a great risk.
When he climbed up that building, I remember it was televised. I was like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, no. Kind of like that mother instinct, like, get down, don't you dare. Don't do it.
I was a young mom at the time, and yes, I was screaming at my screen because I'm going, could you imagine what his mama felt like?
Oh, geez.
I don't see an interest in these, and that's okay. All right, so for my third item, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a crafting lot, and of course, it's styrofoam. One of the items I can't get to because it's in the back. I mean, I could, but I don't want to jump out and go look. So you're going to get, let's see, let's do a starting bid of $5. So I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's styrofoam and it's decorated in purple. Now I have two of these. I have one that instead of purple, it's got the pink, so that it'll come.
Oh, it reminds me of the one of those old fashioned ribbon candies
Yeah,
that you would
ribbon
put in the
candy.
tin.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe the rest will make sense. So these stakes are able to be manipulated, just so you know. So you get one donut, but
So
wait, there's.
you're gonna make me hungry. That's what you're doing.
Oh yeah, because I've got different types of donuts. These are about the only donuts I can have right now, y'all. So there's three. One money, $5 start, y'all. There's four, 5, 6, 7. All right, there's 8 of the blue ones. So they're blue donuts with the sprinkles on them. And they're all stakes. The stakes can be manipulated. And, they feel almost like a lollipop stick. So, I mean, they're coated. It's not just the metal. So you get this lollipop, and look, you could actually use that as an ornament. You could hang that up, throw a ribbon in it, or an ornament hook, and bam. So there's one of those. I've got some more. I've got at least 3 more. So there's 4 of the lollipop sticks. You get one of these. So this one's pink, that one's yellow, and this one's red. And that's it. So you get 3 of the lollipops, red, yellow, and pink. You get and these are a little weighty, just FYI, y'all. They almost feel like a real sucker. You get 4 of those, and they're made into ornaments, or you can do whatever your heart desires with them. Then you get 8 of the donuts. There's 4 there. Here's 4 here. And then you get one of these in purple, and they do have a ribbon, so they can hang. And then I have one in pink, same size, and I know I can't measure it, but I'm telling you, that's probably somewhere between 12 and 14 inches in length. So this alone would, fill probably a 15 by whatever box. If I was to ship it, we could probably squeeze more stuff in it. But either way.
Carol Lee wants to know if you think they are meant to be outside. That's a strong possibility, like making a big Candyland outside theme going on.
Being exposed to the elements, like indefinitely, I would say probably not. But could they be outside, for a while? Yeah, you could. It would be good for, say, a theme party or any of that. But if it's going to be like directly related to rain or something, I wouldn't do it. So I think that was my 3.
Yes. Okay, let me get turned around here just a second. There we go. Okay. That was cool. But yes, it made me hungry, Steph. That's okay. I always get hungry during my auctions. It's like a thing. Yeah, guys, you know that I have a lot of different traveler mugs. I swear by these. I use these and all different kinds. I mean, I use them for my auctions, but I also take them when I travel to source for you folks or whatever, to the bank, to the store. And I got a pretty glass one. I just love this one. I'm going to start it at 10. It's got like Hawaiian flowers, at least to me, that's what it looks like. They're really like vibrant, almost like a hot pink with the yellow and the orange, and then you got the green leaves. I love the ribbon handle as well. You do have a sticker. I don't, from what I could tell, I mean, it couldn't have been used because the sticker is not even, you can tell it was never like washed or anything. It's not like crumpled. So I think this is a hibiscus. Yes. I think this is a brand new traveler mug, and these kind of things get expensive, don't they? I know because we bought this brand, whatever this brand is. It looks like a mountain that has a stream through it. These ones are, they're a lot of money. It's like, what the heck? But anyway, I'm just starting this at 10, and I just love this one. Really got that
one reminds me of Hawaii.
Yeah. Hibiscus flowers, they're known for the hibiscus flowers. And like I said, guys, this has not been washed. So it has to be brand new. Because this sticker would not be in this shape. Yeah, it's kind of tore like it got caught on something. But if you like this one, I have to have my traveling mugs. Like I said, for the car, for my desk, for I have them and I love them and I use them daily, literally every day. I've got a mug of something that I'm drinking, but that's me. I mean, you know. So anyway, what was it? Oh, I'm going to do a buy it now for $6 on this. This is a really pretty soap dish. It's a pedestal style. This is an older one, so there's a little bit like color loss right there. But I love this one. It's green. Here, there we go. And it's got the pink flowers. It is by Spring Made. This is vintage. And it's, you know, ceramic. But if you've got green and pink going on, not just in your bathroom, maybe your kitchen. Do you guys have a bar of soap out in your kitchen? You know, when you come in from working outside and you want to wash your hands? Or, you know, maybe just you're washing your hands as you bake and cook and your hands get all goopy. Guys, this is just a transfer. It's not hand painted. I did want to bring that up because I know different people want to know those kind of things. So there you go. And then I'm going to show this dress again. I absolutely love this. This is a size medium, and it will fit up to an extra large. And I hope somebody can wear this because this is cute. It is a summer maxi dress. I am going to start it out at 15. That is the brand. Now it's a hyphenated E, so EG, and then it looks like a Y, or it could be an S. I think it's supposed to be a Y. Eggsy, I don't know. But I want you to look at this. Is so cute. We start out with the green and white stripes, right? And then we come to the darker pink, like mauve colored band. And look at this skirt on this thing. Now it's a maxi. It goes all the way down to your feet. It's pink, and then it's got like beige and brown colored flowers, and it's got green and blue and white leaves. I mean, it is so cute. This can fit up to an extra large. It's a medium, but if you are medium, large, or extra large, you could wear this.
What did you say for price?
Huh?
Price?
Starting at 15, and the pit to pit is 22 inches. 22 inches. Now, for me, I'm an extra large, but I'm a bigger extra large. This would be tighter on me. I could get it on, believe it or not. I know it looks like I probably couldn't. I could get this on because it has a lot of stretch, but I'm a little bit bigger and this would be too tight. Otherwise, I would keep this in a heartbeat. Here's why, and I got to tell you the greatest thing, this has got pockets. if I'm going to wear a dress, I want pockets, dang it. Don't you guys? Especially if you're a mom and you've got a toy or maybe you've got a binky or you've got something in your hand and you got to put it somewhere. I just think this is adorable. It's stretchy, it's flowy. I love maxi dresses. Um, and these are perfect. This kind of thing would be perfect for a bridal shower, a baby shower. These are the kind of dresses you want to wear. And what's great is, guys, they don't fly up because they go all the way down to your feet. So they're not going to fly up on you if it's a windy day. Like we have a really windy day today. This is not the type of day you would want to wear. Like if you're wearing a shirt and a pair of shorts, you don't want to wear a shirt or a dress that's shorter that's going to fly up. Yeah. So I think that was that number one? Number two? What was that? No, that was.
Remember, I lost track and it was one or two. So
no, that's got to be two because I had the hibiscus water bottle. Yeah, the water bottle. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Now, I told you guys from time to time I get tiles, which is awesome. This is an actual tile. So I'm not even kidding here. And so you can see from the back, it's a legit tile and it's huge. I'm going to start this out, guys, at 15. It's big. I'll do the measurement. It says faith, hope, love, and the greatest of these is love. And it's like a beige color. This is like granite or something. I don't know.
It's not granite, but it's something similar.
Something like some kind of stone or something.
Yeah, I can tell you that that's high-end flooring tiles.
Yes. Yep.
I heard you tap on it, so I just cannot think of it. My brain won't work.
Yep. I will tell you, this is like terracotta, the back of, but yeah, I just love tiles to decorate. I think it's an awesome idea. Now let me do the measurement because this is a big guy. This is not one of those little bitty tiles. It is 11 3/4 inches by 11 3/4 inches. There you go. It's the same. Yeah.
Yeah. In the flooring world, they say it's a 12 by 12 because they measure up to the roundest number.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Stephanie is a master of none, but has so many trades he knows.
I helped an old boyfriend of mine. He would go around and help him in a company he was working for. They would tile big dairy farm floors where the milking and stuff, and I would help him.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that. Yeah. All right, that was my 3, and we're going back to Steph.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna see gender neutral, meaning male or female or whatever. Right? These are brand new, still with the sticker on them. So we're gonna do $7 start. These are size extra large. They do say men's, but come on, ladies, So no doubt this is meant for hunters. So here is your safety orange. It don't have to be just for hunters. If you travel a lot and you travel alone, this is going to be seen for an extended amount of visibility space. They were $14, size extra large, and we'll just say it's a zip up hoodie, right? So men's size extra large, I have 2 available. They are from the men's Open Trails, distributed by Old East Main Company, somewhere in Indiana. It looks like Googlesville something. I don't know. But there's the tag. And again, these were, retail. Of course, I didn't pay retail. $14 at a store. So there's that one. And here's this one. If someone wanted both of them, we'd do them for 10 for both. Otherwise, $7 each. And we're just going to call them zip up hoodies. And they're new. For my second item, this is, I don't know if that's really, it's not cheetah print. It's got more of like a print. So this is a sheer long sleeve, women's size extra large. I don't have it on a hanger and I don't have it buttoned up, but size extra large. And it's a sheer, meaning, you can't really see through it, but you can see through it. So, let's see. Get it over here and I'll get it on a button. It does button to the collar.
What do you want to start this at, Steph?
Oh, sorry. $3. I apologize.
That's okay.
Grief. See, y'all, so, some people might think I'm over here helping Dawn, but truth be told, Dawn helped me a lot. She really does. A lot of y'all just don't see it because Mr. Steph usually is, the go between her and I when we're auctioning. So it does have 2 pockets. They both button. One does not have, the buttons are there, but just for the sake of being able to show you, the buttons do work. One's unbuttoned. And here's the other one with the button on it. So it does button all the way up and down. There is a button midway, so I don't know. It might be able to roll up. But $3, size extra large. And then for my third item, it's a raincoat, but not just any raincoat. Y'all, I got to find a size on it. We're going to do a starting bid of $3 for it as well. This is navy blue. Before I do it, I want y'all to see how far up. Here's the hood, and it fastens all the way. So it's going to fasten like that, right? So it does still have that new smell, so I don't know if that's new, but I don't know if that's ever been really used. It's 100% polyester, and it's a size medium. Size medium. With all the rain we've been getting, I probably should hang on to it. Just saying. But size large. And it's got that smell like, when you open plastic up for the first time when it's been closed off in the bag. There is, let's see, I guess that's must be the outside. The pocket is a mesh lining on the inside. It does have the cord so you can tighten it up on both sides. So it's got the adjustment on both sides. And here's your other pocket. So again, it is a size large. Yep, size large. And it's a raincoat. So you got it, Kathy. Thank you, hon. And that's my 3 done. She might have had Chase Kitty.
Okay, let me
There-
get back here. I had to go put some stuff away. So, okay, guys, I've got this one's different than my normal glassware that I sell, but I found it really appealing myself. I just thought it was really cool, something different, and I think it's pretty. Um, I'm going to start this one out at 13, and I don't know if you can really appreciate the color, but it's a very smoky, I want to say almost like a blue black. Oh, Kathy wanted
yeah.
the raincoat. You got it? Okay. Let me, yeah. Okay.
What's
So
the
I'm going to start this at 13. It's a glass bottle that you could use as a vase. And like I said, it's almost like a blue black. And I'm just going to start this at 13. I will do the measurements. There's the bottom to it. And it looks like that. Let's do the measurement. I just got this one in and I just love it because it's something different. It's not your standard color of glass that you always see, the pinks or the blues or, it's a whole different color. This is just over 8.5 inches tall, and it is about 4.5 inches wide at the base, which is the widest part. This has got the like hobnail bubbles, the really large bubble effect. And I just think it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's smoky. Now, I will say, you could probably find, a glass topper or something. It's a very large mouth to it, bigger than your standard cork. If you were to get a cork, it'd have to be a really big, oversized one if you wanted to put a cork in it. So, but I just thought it was beautiful. There you go. My next one is a trinket box. And I'm going to start this one also at 13. And this is super, super cute. It is a ivory colored, like glass dish. This is the 1996 Kim Anderson box. This is by UNESCO. It's really cute. It's got the little girl and the little boy. You got a little rose that I think is made out of celluloid. That's what it feels like. You got the carved roses on both sides. Let me take this apart before I drop it. When you open it, it says, "Just you and me always." Isn't that sweet? So this is the outside of the box. There's no condition issues with this at all that I see. Okay. And then I'll show you the lid up close. There's the back side. As you can see, it's in A1 condition. I think, yeah, that was a sticker. But anyway, it's just a really cute piece. And this is not a picture. It's like a print, but it's printed on there. Like you can't take this off and put your own picture, if that makes any sense. So this would be great to gift somebody. This would be such a great trinket box to gift. And it's so cute. As an anniversary box that you could put a piece of jewelry in. I just love how it says "just you and me always." I think it's cute. But if anybody wants that, there you go. Let me get Steph back, and then I'll show again. Hey, Steph, you're back.
I'm back, y'all.
She's back. Okay, I've got a choice of cookbooks for the next one. They are choice of. Let's do these, Steph. Choice of. Buy it now for $7 each choice, each book. Okay, these are your standard hardback cookbooks, and they are from some of the top brands in the cookbook industry. So I've got 5 to choose from. Since they're by now,
price?
huh?
Price?
Buy it now for $7 each. And Stephanie, Carol Lee wants the crafting candy lot. She wants that craft lot.
Awesome. I got something to show her that I'm throwing in there when I come back on.
Okay. Congratulations, Carol Lee.
Thank you, Carol Lee.
So I'm going to number each of these books. Since they're buy it now, that's how you're going to choose which one you want. Okay. So instead of putting the $7 in the chat, I'm going to number each of the books, and there's 5 of them. So I'm going to start out with 1, end with 5. And you put the number that you want, which number book you want in the chat. So number 1 is The Best of Mr. Food. Quick and easy recipes. Oh, it's so good. These are hardback covered books. There's an example of his work. Look at that big, what is it, hamburger with deluxe, then a pasta salad. I mean, and if I recall right, now this one I'm going to show you. This one, if I recall right, was the one that didn't have very many colored pictures. It does have colored pictures, but not a lot. Looks like some homemade donuts and some pie a la mode. Getting hungry. Okay, that's number 1. That's The Best of Mr. Food. Number 2, this is Better Homes and Gardens, and you know that is one of the top brands. This is Our Best Recipes, and this was let's see. Where's the year? 2003. 2003. Now, somebody gifted this to somebody, so there is writing, you know. But this was in 2003. That's when it was made. It does have colored, glossy pictures and all the recipes. I mean, when you come to a page that looks like this, that has a grid, that's the beginning of another type of food section, you know, such as appetizers or desserts. But it does have really nice colored photos. This is number 2 for the Better Homes and Gardens. Number 3 and 4 are 2 different Pillsbury books. The first one, this is going to be number 3. This is the annual recipes of 2007. Okay. Once again, hardback book. These are the nice books that are real expensive. And you do have the colored photos. So that's that one. Number 4 is another Pillsbury book. This is their annual recipes of 2009. And same as the other book, it does have the colored photos to go with. And then we've got a 5th book, and this is Betty Crocker, which I can remember the very first cookbook I ever bought was Betty Crocker herself. To me, she is the pinnacle when it comes to the best cookbooks. I still, to this day, Love going to one of her books and using her particular recipes because, in my opinion, Betty Crocker is the best. This is the Mix It Up desserts. I mean, come on. 320 sensational sweets made easy with a mix. There you go, with a mix. Guys, it'll take, I bake a lot from scratch, but I do some recipes that are partially homemade. Like Sandra Lee used to on TV back in the day. She used to have a TV show where it was semi homemade. Remember that TV show that she did?
Yeah, I remember it. You're going back down memory lane.
Yeah. She would like get the berries and stuff for the dessert, but she would use a cake mix. See what I mean? I do that too. Look at this one. Impossibly easy banana custard pie. Shut the front door and run out the other side. You use Bisquick mix to make this one. Guys, this would be fun to get into. Look at them cupcakes in pink and white. So this book would be handy dandy for you semi-homemade lovers where you want something easy but quick. You're on the go. Maybe you're like me and you have 20,000 things to do every day. This is number 5. Would anybody like a really nice cookbook? Because these are some of the best. They just are. In my opinion, Betty Crocker, she's up there. And I love to cook and bake. And if I were to pick like a particular brand, it'd be her. Amy, you want number 5? You got it. Thank you so much. I mean, Amy, this has got to, if you're scared of baking or if you seem to mess it up, this would be the book you would want anyway, because it's semi-homemade. So if you use a mix, that saves you a whole bunch of time.
It saves you a lot of time.
Oh, yeah, a lot of time. Thank you so much, Amy.
And you save on your budget with the ingredients by mixing them like that.
Exactly. Guys, I'm going to clearance this down. It has to go. $10. Buy it now. This is a lantern in blue. I love the spade kind of detail or clover, whatever you want to call it. It's got the black metal handle.
You said buy it now 10?
Buy it now 10. It does need a washing, which I will wash this, guys, and do the best I can. But this is in great condition. $10.
And that can be set out and left out through the season, Jill.
Yes. This can be an outdoor lantern if you want it to be. It can be indoor or outdoor. And I tell you what, I would put a flameless pillar candle in here. Hands down. I wouldn't even mess with a real candle. I'd go flameless. Now that's me. You do you. Or guys, I have seen this before. I've seen women or men take a styrofoam, but it's the women I've seen. They would take a piece of styrofoam, one of those styrofoam blocks that you get at Joann's or Michael's. They stick it in there and put faux flowers in there and turn it into a vase. That is an idea if you don't need a lantern per se. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to show this. It's going to start at 18. This is a 24% lead crystal jar all the way from Poland. And there is your sticker, made in Poland, crystal clear. Crystal clear must be the company that made it. I mean, this is a stunner. When I say there's nothing wrong with this, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this. There's no flea bites, cracks, gouges, nothing. And it is in awesome condition. There is the starburst kind of thing going on. It almost looks like a tree brush. a bush is what I'm trying to say. And then at the top, it's got the like leaves and it kind of scrolls around. And then this looks like a spray of leaves or like a spray, like a plant. And then it goes back to the bush looking starburst. And then it goes every other. Now, up top here, it's got the like thumbprint detail around the edging. And then on the bottom, you do have that big floral starburst. It is gorgeous. There's the lid. It is ribbed. It's got a finial top. And when I say there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong with this.
That's gorgeous.
Here again, guys. This is wedding season. We're going into summer, so
yeah, summer. I think it's like a week away.
Yeah. How you doing, C-Prods?
Hey, C-Prods.
All right, Steph, it's back to you.
Okay. Hi, y'all. Well, I've been moving stuff, so it looks worse. All right. Carrie Lee. I don't know if it's supposed to be a donut or a sugar cookie, but if that will fit in your box with the rest of the crafting stuff, I'll put it in with it. All right, y'all. I've got an Oxford Dictionary of English. Don't give me a line. I didn't go to college. It's obviously a dictionary, but I can't spell this E word, so I'm just going to show it. This is going to be a starting bid of $12 for this. It's the Oxford Dictionary of English, whatever that word is. The sticker's still on it. That doesn't say 15. That says $75. Okay.
Wow, 75.
Now,
Holy
I will
moly.
tell you, I could keep this local because K-State, right? And I could hold on to it for a hot minute and find the right person. But we're going to bring it here because my cost of goods on this item is, dramatically reduced than $75. I just have to point out, it says fossil, y'all. Of any part that I opened up, it says fossil. This book probably feels like a fossil. Let's see if I can find a date on it.
Stephanie, I'm going to be right back. Just keep on going. I'll let you know. I'll be back in time for after your 3, but I'm just going to step away right now.
Yep, not a problem. So it is inscribed St. Louis. So I guess maybe St. Louis, Missouri, because it's actually not that far for me. I mean, it's a day trip. March 2004 is the inscription. I'm still looking for a date. Y'all, the pages are still all there. It looks like there might even be something added. So let's look. Let's see what's peeking out. Oh, it's a receipt. So it's faded because obviously the exposed part, right? So this receipt was Fayetteville, Arkansas, Valero, or Valero, station number, September 16th, so the day before my birthday, 2006. So that was the year that, I had my rainbow baby. And it was the day before my birthday. Go figure. It's in there. It's a cool piece. Let's leave it in there. So, I would say early 2000s, unless I find. Usually it's on the flaps. Let's check the first couple pages. Y'all, I don't think anyone really used this. It doesn't really show anywhere. Let's see. First publication 1966. Oxford University Press 1966. There's no. I'm saying this has been printed since then, y'all. Maybe that's just the last copyright, right? Either way, I mean, I know in 1976 they sure was not asking $75 for this. So we'll just say, this version was printed in the late 2000s. Now I can't get the dust cover to, there it is. So it's a very large book. I would say probably 2.5, 3 inches thick. $12. Alrighty. Should we go with a little older? Yeah, let's go with older. What's older than 66? Let's see, this Tupperware canister, storage, right? It does have the yellowing, but it's dated copyright 1955 Tupper Corporation USA. Tupper seal. At the top it says Tupperware millionaire line. So the seal does still work properly. So it's very pliable, so it's not splitting. It's just, I mean, it's got a lot of character. This thing's older than my dad and my mama. They were born in the 60s, and this one's 55. So there's, I can't see the screen while I'm showing y'all, so hopefully it's coming through. But copyright 1955, Tupper Corporation USA. So you get that, and then I'm going to just guess that this is it's more than a pint. Oh, come on, Steph. Think it's definitely, I don't know, at least a quart, maybe a little more, right? Let's see. Dictionary, just, yeah, it's that big. This is going to start at $6. $6, because this isn't just a 1955 Tupperware. It's a very well, you can still use it, and it's not going to split as long as you don't freeze it. If you freeze Tupperware, vintage Tupperware, and you drop it, it will crack and break. Y'all, I've got to block it a little bit because I called Mister when I got bounced out the last time. They're still without internet. I just got a notification on my phone for the internet company saying sorry. So 12. I said 6 for that. 12 for the book, 6 for this. Okay. Y'all, I didn't Google Lindsay's, and I know if I list them, whatever, I know I probably get, because, a second language, whatever is valuable. So these are going to come in a lot of 2. We are going to start these at $12. $12. So I can't ever pronounce what that is. I'm illiterate when it comes to foreign languages. I'm looking on the back while I'm showing you it, trying to figure it out. So, I'm trying to figure out where Mister's going, because he is not in his disguise. He's coming to the side y'all can't see. Just a second. All right, this is sold to Carolee.
Cool.
This goes with it. I know your fedora and everything's back there.
I was trying to get. I'm still only showing 1 bar, so give me a second.
I had to restart my phone when I came into Manhattan. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known I had internet.
It's out. Like, there's not even hardly phone service. This is.
Yeah, that's what was upsetting to me, was I couldn't even use my phone. My cell phone to call people. Anyways, I'm still showing. So
Yeah, we were listening as soon as Richie got it.
C-Prods came in.
C-Prods got it.
All right, let him know that I've been shifting, because I've been
Don't
grabbing.
pull that open.
So,
good look.
All right, I think I'm back.
all right. So, y'all, I'm not trying to be illiterate. Mister, can you figure out what type of foreign language that is? This, I believe, is, well, it's England, but, like English translation. Our English in the UK, things are different, right? But you can still read it. So I'm going to say this is the English, but meaning England dictionary. Cool thing, y'all. Cool fact. Look at that. I looked on the back and it's stapled, and I'm like, what? Remember, this is, I think, a $12 start's what it said. Y'all, my other device is up on the dash right now. It says Windows 95, 98, NTME, 2000, XP, and Linux. Minimum 16 MG RAM. So it's a disk, but I don't know. But I'm assuming since it's stapled to this, yes, it's got the curve, but anyone knows pocket dictionaries, all of them end up that way. So it's all there. You get this one, and they're trying to Google lens the other one to figure out what it is. Mister thinks it might be German.
Finish.
Spanish? Is it Spanish or
Finnish?
Finnish?
So
All right.
Finland.
So Finland. Okay. Yes, it's curved a little bit. But with that said,
but when are you going to find a Finnish dictionary?
Set that in between two heavy books and leave it for a few days. Or you got that one. $12 for it. And that's my third because I heard Dawn back.
All right.
Thank you, Dawn.
Awesome. Sorry, guys. I had to.
Mister, are you in chat?
I just now am working on getting it.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and call for her. You go ahead and go, Dawn.
All right. I'm going to do a crafting lot myself. And this was not in copying, Stephanie or anything. But... Oh, yeah. She's got the Tupperware.
Yeah, I've got it.
Awesome, Kira Lee. All right. I do have a crafting lot, and this is huge. This is one of those big daddy ones. Kira Lee knows what happens here. We're just going to do a buy it now on this, guys. I'm going to do a buy it now for $18. But when I say $18, you are getting a lot, okay? We're going to start off with a bag of different materials. This is a 3-foot remnant piece. It's a big chunk of, it's like a dusty blue material. We have some tulle in blue, quite a bit of it. We've got some purple. This is like a royal purple. I know it's showing up blue, but it's not. Nope, Cindy. Nope. And then I've got some other pieces of various remnants of material. There's some gingham print. There's some print. There's some more tulle in red. Then I've got lace. Believe it or not, and there's some more material remnants. I've got lace, and I've got white, and I got this pretty purple. This is like a lilac purple. And then I've got the white, and there's a ton of it. Okay? So that's the material part, but we're not done. Hi, Cindy. Hi. Yeah. You're making me drop everything. This was like the worst time for you to come by. He doesn't realize that there's good times to come by, and then there's not so good a time to come by. And this is one of those times because I'm showing a really big lot, and I just want to get through it. Okay, so let me put that in. And that's a thick, I would say, I'm no seamstress, but here's what I would say. This material is thick, like for a curtain type of material. That's what type of material this is. Hey, Giovanni, welcome. Now,
Giovanni.
My second item is a lot of these clothespins, but they're the plastic and they're colored. It's a rainbow of colors. The package, it's new, but it got ripped, and there were a couple of them I had to throw away, but the rest of them are good. We're talking fuchsia, green, blue, and orange. So those are going in this lot. You're getting this big roll of decorative mesh in the aqua blue. And I mean, it's a lot, okay? You're getting some sprigs of fake flowers. Well, in this case, they're more like berries. You're getting these. This is like a bronze color, I would say. Look at the silver. You're getting these silver sprigs, glittery sprigs. You are getting, these are a whole brand new package of poinsettias. And it comes with the stems and clips. So you could put a stem on them and clips and clip them to like your Christmas tree. You could do that. Then you're getting 2 of these bags of rosettes. These are made out of material, and they've got a mesh panel on the back of them. And there's prints, there's solid colors. So you're getting 2 of those bags. There goes all the glitter. And you are getting this whole rest of the bag of the mesh in various colors. This is like a mesh ribbon. Yeah. Wire edge ribbon in black, like for Halloween, which would be great. Speaking of Halloween, we've got orange, we've got a red, we've got purple in here, we've got some gold, we've got this for the fall. It's not even opened yet. I love this. This is like a sheer, it's got feathers in gold. And it's sheer. It's so pretty. I love it. You've got more of the tricolor there. You're getting all of this, all of it for $18, including the clothespins, the 2 bags, and these are reusable bags, by the way. 2 bags of the material rosettes to use for any crafting idea. You're getting all of those poinsettias. You're getting all the sprigs, which that's a lot. If you guys go to the store, just go to the store and just for one of these sprigs, you should see the amount people are paying for fake flowers. Carol Lee's going to take this. Congratulations, Carol Lee. This is a epic lot.
Congratulations.
You're getting that big honking thing. That thing. Let me get this. I've got to have more than one bag because there's so much stuff in this lot. Oh my heavens. How did I do this?
It's easy to get out.
It's easy to get out. I was just going to say, easy to take out. Oh, yeah, Dawn, it's easy.
And Dawn, Mr. Steph's going to take over modding.
Okay, cool.
So maybe it'll look a little more organized.
Literally, look at Carol Lee. You're getting 3 whole bags for $18. Wow.
Congratulations.
And normally I do these for $30 because you guys know this is a lot of product. It's a lot. But I need it out of my home. And I need it out of my home today. So mega markdown is what that was. Okay.
Yeah.
I love this guy. He hasn't sold yet, but I'm going to mark him down. I think he's cute. And I'm just going to do a buy it now of 18. It's a little owl. Now, this is, guys, this is a very old piece. It is distressed. And it's a hangable, like, bird bath, but I want to show you. It's a big old sunflower. Okay. And then you've got the owl. Now, he's hand painted. Now, I'm going to show you all the distressing. He's old. Okay. But I think I still see beauty. I love distressed stuff, especially when it's old. He could use a little dab of paint, black paint, for his eyes because they are black, but they're a little weathered. Somebody had this outside, is what happened. This is a big old sunflower. You can see the distressing. And it's a chain. So you hang it with the hook. It's a rusty chain. There's the bottom.
And the bottom is flat.
Yeah, it's flat. So, I mean, yeah, if you wanted to take the chain off, you could. The sky's the limit. But honestly, guys, if you go to Joann's or Michael's and get some paint and just dab this, you don't even have to like paint it solid. Keep it like sort of weathered, but give it a new life. This would be the cutest thing in the world. So that's 18. I just need it gone. I just thought it was really adorable. What number was that?
I think that's 2. Yeah, that's 2. You did the crafting lot.
That's right. Yeah, because I took a long time at the crafting lot, but it was a lot of stuff.
It was a lot of stuff, and then you teased me with the sunflower. But hey,
Stephanie's like, just saying, Dawn.
just saying, Dawn.
Just saying, you know. Okay, so let me get this. I have got to get them both out. And I've got to give them a bath, but they're beautiful. Only one of them, this is going to be a choice of glass bowls, okay? And only one of them has a condition issue. They are going to be the same price because it is a flea bite. It's very minor, very minor. It does not take away at all from the beauty. But I'm going to start each of these out, guys, at $13 each. $13 each. And these are really gorgeous, gorgeous serving bowls. Now, they are completely different texture, different carvings, as you can see. But they're so elegant and gorgeous, and I love it. Let's start out with the one that does have the condition issue. And it is the only one that does. Right there. Well, I'm going to show it from like this. There is that little flea bite right there. Right there. And that's how tiny it is. It's so tiny. But I want you to look at the gorgeous type of glass bowl this is. These are large, like thumbprint details. It's got the scallop carving, and then there's like a micro beading around that thumbprint. Then we go straight into the jagged ribbing, and this is like the deep cuts in the glass. And then we go down here to the this is like a hexagon bubble texture, and it is beautiful. So all kinds of textures. It does have the one flea bite, but it does not take away at all from the beauty. And I think you're going to love this one. But I do have a second option. This also, I mean, it's gorgeous. This almost looks like a lace detail to me. I just love it. Now, it's got the bubbles, but underneath the scallop. And then see the textural carving in this? And then more of the bubble, like lace type of texture on the bottom. And then you got them right in the center. It is gorgeous. Now, I'm going to do the measurement to these glass bowls. This is about the same size as the one I sold to Amy yesterday. This is just over, I would say, 9 1/8 inch across. That's the lace one. Now, for the other one, they're about the same size, so, but this one's a little bit smaller. It's just past 8 1/2. So, no matter which you pick, they are gorgeous and elegant and fantastic, very deep. If you want, your coleslaw or your potato salad to look all fancy and gorgeous, these kind of bowls would definitely make that happen. I like this one the best. That's my personal preference, but this one also is very elegant. This almost looks like one, because I've seen some dishware pictures that, like, I don't know if it was Lincoln, but some older president from way back in the past had some certain dishes, and it reminds me of like the presidential dishware that they had back then. But anyway, I have those two available if anybody would like either one. So I'm going to go back to Stephanie. And Stephanie, if you want, let me know in the private chat how many more rounds you want to do, and I'll make note of that.
Okay. No, I'm setting it in private chat. Okay, y'all.
And I'm going to disappear one more time because I got to put Carol Lee's lot up in the tote.
You're fine. All right, y'all. So I want to say it's all wood, but I'm just filling it. So it's a wood necklace. And what do you call that when they all move? These, you know what? I'm not being
articulated.
Articulated, thank you. And these are not wood as I move them. These feel like terracotta pieces.
What do you want to put on?
Let's do let's do a $4 start. But the beads, they feel wood. So here, oh, darn it. I have to get used to showing on the phone. So here's your beads. The clasp is silver tone. And it is a barrel clasp. So you have to undo it. This, I'm going to estimate, is 18 to 21 inches for the drop, just saying. I can definitely visually tell it's more than 16. So here's your back. Yes, it's going to require a little bit of cleaning because I don't clean my jewelry typically. These are tile pieces, whether it's terracotta or some other material. I don't mind wiping it down because it doesn't look painted. But $4 start for that. I'm going to get a go bag just for reselling, right? And I'll have everything numbered and all the good stuff. So $4 for that one. We're going to do a $2 start for this DVD. It's Exodus. Well, it says from the directors of Gladiator. Exodus. I'm chopping that word up. I apologize. Gods and Kings, the epic story of Moses. So I did open it up. The disc is not scratched whatsoever. And it's a $2 start, right? Okay. $2 start. And you can have the DVD. I don't remember if I've ever watched this particular one right, but I think it's where, Moses parts the Red Sea. All right, this one, you're going to see how much I have of cost of goods. I'm good with just doing a start bit of cost of goods for this one. It is a cookbook. It is a bit vintage. US 35. Canada was asking 40. We're going to ask $2 start because I can't take the sticker off. Mister usually takes them off for me. Condition issue right here. Sorry, y'all. We're in Manhattan, and yes, college is letting out. But so the binding, I would say, not the pages, but the binding itself is just messed up there. It does have a stamp date of December 2013. All right, sorry, y'all. Getting in my fillers. All right, let's see. Now, the pages look epic. They're clean. Mister, we got these books and stuff from the benefit auction we went to, huh? The benefit sale. Yeah, we did. All right. I'm looking for. I do not see a copyright. There's got to be one. There is 295 numbered pages. That does include the index. Okay. And I'm just going to read the index. A few things. A lot of Thai recipes. Okay, well, yeah, so it's Thai recipes. This is a salad. Thai salad. Sorry, y'all. I should know what I'm selling, right? But cookbook is a cookbook is a cookbook. Grilled food. So it's grilled chicken, obviously, because, it doesn't matter if it's a Thai chicken or a U.S. chicken. Chicken's still chicken. So, yeah, if you're into, foreign dishes and you want to make them at home, it's a great book. And the great thing is, it's $2. And then I've got a Bruce Chatwin, Anatomy of Restlessness, selected writings from 1969 to 1989. And we're going to
Whoops. Just 1 second, guys. We're going to wait for her to pop back in. It happens, guys. I lose service when storms come sometimes, being where we're at. So she'll be coming in soon. Okay, she's gonna pop back in, guys. Just give it a couple seconds, and let's see. Yeah, Steph's phone got bumped. That's understandable. She'll be back in soon, I'm sure. And if you could, guys, hit that thumbs up. Like I said before, it sure does help. Helps the channel, helps support us. Okay, Steph is back. I'm going to turn it back to her.
Sorry, y'all. Now you realize how often adult kids and, my life is outside YouTube. I'm typically not selling on my phone, but when we're in StreamYard, if someone calls, it bumps us off, period. They don't even pause us. So this is going to be my third item, or maybe it's the fourth, but that's all right. And then we'll go back to Dunn. So it's Bruce Chatwin, Anatomy of Restlessness, Selected Writings, 1969 to 1989. Now, I haven't wiped this dust cover off. This is stuff we got from a benefit sale over in JC, which is just south of Fort Riley. and it's inscribed Blacksburg, September 96. So whatever that means. It has how many pages? It's got 205 numbered pages, and that's the acknowledgments included. And on the back it says, praise for Bruce Chatwin. No ordinary book ever issues from Bruce Chatwin. Each bears the imprint of dazzling original mind. His best pieces read like small, perfectly shaped fiction peopled with startling characters. So I just don't have time to read right now, and that is my last item for this round.
All right. Sorry, guys. I took a bit of a Rice Krispie. Really a horrible thing to eat right now. I had to go grab a snack. Okay. After I finish, we are going to do one more round, and then we're going to close up shop, everybody. Okay? I have a reseller's lot. It still has not sold. $20. Buy it now. I need it to go. Guys, this is one of those kind of lots that if you are a reseller, you'll want to jump on in it because there's so many things in this, and the cost of packaging and materials is so ungodly high.
You
and
said
we all
20?
know this. Huh?
Did you say 20?
20. Buy it now. And everything you see, you're getting because I need it to go. Okay? We're going to start out with the bubble mailers. And I've got, these are in purple. I've got a lot of bubble mailers in many different colors, black and white and so on and so forth. Let me do the size because I can't remember what size these ones are because I've got another batch that's smaller, but let me see what these ones are. These are perfect for your smaller items. So these are 9 1/4 by about 6 7/8. I know, weird. They should have their measurement more accurate, but anyway, it's a grapey purple. There you go. We got a whole package, and I've got to take it out. Oh man, guys, I'll show you because something, I'll have to get ones out of the thing. Something got all over these. This is like a 6. It's a lavender. It's a 6 by like 4 1/2 or something. There's a bunch of them. It's a whole sleeve, but I've got to replace this. Those have got to go bye-bye. But you're going to get those. Oh, I got some more of these purple. I got a bunch of these purple ones. You're going to get some red boxes. These are fold-up cardboard boxes. You're going to get some white ones, fold-up boxes. You're going to get some celluloid bags. These are the big, like shirt bags. Yeah, I've got to pull another lot together because I don't know what got all over this. These are 13 by 10. These are the orangey bags, I would say. Orange. Yeah. Man, did I drop everything? There's so much in this lot. It's hard to... You're going to get a bag that has a lot of these jewelry boxes. If you know my boxes and packages and you've purchased jewelry from me, you know that you have seen either the brown cardboard boxes, the black one or the white one or the gold ones. You're getting some black ones. You are getting a whole bunch. It's like a rainbow of colors of these mesh jewelry bags. There's a ton. you are getting, we're not done. This is a lot of stuff. The big 4x3 clear jewelry bags, these all have 100 bags in each. You're getting 3x5. These are what your jewelry goes in, if you wondered. The little jewelry bags. 2x3, so you're getting smaller. You've got 3x3, that's a little bit bigger. We're going the other direction. I guess they're all mixed up in here. I don't know. They're just so many things. Anyway, you're getting this whole lot of stuff. But I have to go over the stuff because I don't know what happened to this bag. But something happened to it, and I've got to get another bag. So I will do that. But if anybody wants the reseller's lot, please let me know. $20. That's it. You're getting a lot of stuff.
That's an incredible lot, y'all. I purchased one in the last 60 days from her, and I can tell you, if I went out and even through a discount place, I'd have still paid almost double what I paid with her. And I paid more than $20 for mine. And I'm not complaining because I got more than my share value out of it.
Yeah, I've clearanced this, guys. It's true because I'm clearancing this down to get out of here. And poly mailers and bubble mailers and all these stuff, it costs money. The cardboard boxes and all those baggies. You've seen all the baggies.
I could tell you the bubble mailers and the poly bags, if you were to go to Walmart, don't matter which Walmart, doesn't matter where you're at in the U.S., and you was purchase that with tax, you're going to be above $20. So 2 of those items in there pays for the whole lot that she showed you. Just saying.
It's just these kind of things add up, and that's why, like, if you didn't pay your invoice and we got to tear down your package, it's costing us a lot. The tape, the poly mailers, the bubble mailers, the boxes, the foam wrap, the bubble wrap, the filler newsprint paper that I use. You guys see, it all costs. It's all a lot of money. So anyway, I'm going to show this again. This is a stone taper candle holder that is magnificent. This is solid stone, okay? I am starting this out at 65, but trust me, you would pay more out in the real world because this is all made out of stone and it is carved. This is a taper candle holder in the shape of a tulip. It's made out of onyx. See that big old leaf? I mean, this is solid stone, onyx. Now, why is there felt on the bottom? Well, for the obvious. You don't want it to scratch up your coffee table or your shelf or furniture, right? I'm starting this out at 65, and like I said, it's one heck of a deal. Now, the only condition issue, this turns, the whole stem. All you would have to do, it's an easy fix, is down here at the base, you would turn it one way, put glue, a couple beads of crazy glue, turn it back, and then, put glue, and let it dry. Okay, easy fix. If you don't want it to move. Now, I would not let little kids touch this at all, not even touch it, because, it's stone, but it could break. So, I mean, to me, I don't have little kids around that are going to bust this up. I have animals, though, which is why I don't want to keep this. I have cats that climb on top of everything, so they'd probably bust this thing easy peasy. But otherwise, I wouldn't have a problem keeping this because it's so beautiful. But if you want that one, it does start out at 65. I know that's not within everybody's budget, but that's what that one is. Was that 3?
No, that was 2.
2. Okay. Okay, we are gonna. God, cat's growling. Okay, guys, come on. Uh, I'm telling you, it's something over here. It's always something. Always, always. Okay, I know what I was gonna show. Here it is. I was looking all around for it and I couldn't find it. I've got a Vera Bradley purse, and I've got another one somewhere, but I've only got this one up for grabs right now. This is the pink, orange, and navy blue Vera bag. Okay, I am going to start it out, guys, at 30, which is a really good deal. If you know your Vera bags, you know how pricey her bags are. Um, so there is the front zipper pouch. Just a second, guys. Let me holler at the cats.
And here's Steph narrating. As Dawn steps off to chase. I can't remember what her cat's names are, but hey.
I'm telling you, it's the zoo over here. Yeah, I've got Luna. She's unhappy with somebody over there. I can't quite see who the other cat is. I can just see Luna, but Luna just darted off. Who knows? Anywho, like I said, it's a zoo over here. It's a straight up zoo. You got the big zipper pouch, and I mean, it's pretty deep. Okay. And it's got the Vera Bradley right on the pull tab there, the zipper tab. When you open this up, her standard routine on bags like this is to do an alternating print. She's got the floral fabric usually on the outside, and then on the inside, she has something totally different or a different floral pattern. And that's what that looks like. So, back here, what I love is she's got 3 of these wall slip pockets. When you turn it to the front side, you've got another zipper pouch there. You can see the Vera Bradley tag, which is right on the inside. But this is, I mean, it folds out to a lot of room. Now, we're not done with pockets. Why? Because we've got lots more. We've got the little cargo pockets on the side, on both sides. And then in the back, you've got 2 more like wall slip pockets. And there's the bottom. These you can wash, which I love. I love that you can wash them. It's so very nice. So if you would like a Vera bag, this starts out at 30. I live up here. I've told you guys this before. We used to live a lot closer. We used to be only like 40 minutes from the big Vera Bradley. She's got 3 buildings. One's a manufacturing plant. I think one's a distribution center. Anyway, like the headquarters. At the time when we were in Auburn, we were like 40 minutes away. And it's cool because when you go past her buildings there, her setup, she's got the multicolored lights that light up the buildings. So cool. Now I'm like an hour and a half away from, I don't know. It's right around in there. It's like over an hour, 20 minutes away from it. But we used to go by it all the time. So that is number 3. We're going to go back to our last and final round.
Hi, y'all. Welcome back. I just pulled a couple things and I'm trying to do the numbers in my head. So we'll start off with this item. So it's a strand of 9 sea beads. Strand of 9. It's silver toned. So here is, there. Sorry, I'm used to showing on the camera. I don't see a marking.
How much?
Let's do a starting bid of 6. So silver toned. It looks like it's got a 2-inch extender. It does not look 3 to me. And the sea beads are silver and red. Not bright red, it's your darker red. And then it moves down to these stones. Well, I say stones. They're just beads. So $6 start, and so just a really cool piece, and it's again 9 strands. So if you wanted to disassemble it, you know, it's beautiful without disassembling it. Just saying. This is a wearable piece, giftable piece, reselling piece. I don't see a marking. I just keep looking, but I don't see one. So $6 on that. And then this is going to be for choice, $4. It's disc gear. Now this one looks bright, clean, and like it just came out of a box.
You said $4 for choice, right?
$4 start for choice. This one looks like it might get left on someone's dash. It looks like it might clean up because I'm kind of rubbing it, and so you'll be able to see kind of where I rubbed it versus not, right? I'll show you this one. It's never been used, and I could say that because I found something in here. Here's the paperwork for disc gear. So disc gear products have a full lifetime warranty. I'm just reading it. I'm not standing by it. But if you go to their website, you can find out there. Here's the leaflet. So you put your discs in there. I mean, I think you could get creative and put more than just discs in there if you wanted to. If you wanted to use it for something else. I'm going to stick the paperwork back in there. Okay. And that's what it looks like. Oh, and I just
each
dropped
side
it.
of it opens.
Each side?
Yep. Put your paperwork back in. Close it. And then go to the other side and open it.
Oh, now it's cool. Did y'all see that?
I just came all the way on camera.
Did you? Oh, wow.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. If your buddies can't understand that, you know, life
Well, maybe
happens,
I didn't.
then that's on them. It's not like, you know, you visibly put yourself out there. This one has paperwork as well, y'all, so I guess it's not been used either.
No, we're good.
So $4 for either of them. $8 for both. Okay, now I do have a disc gear that's black. So these items are going to be for choice $5, okay? Because they're not empty. I don't know if any of the discs work. They are all music discs, as far as I can tell. I'll read off some. Let's see. You got Pale Sun, Crescent Moon. I'm not quite sure on that one. Los, I gotta pull this out so I can read it, y'all. Los Lonely Boys.
I'm guessing probably Spanish.
So probably Spanish, which is fine. I actually like a lot of Spanish music, even if I can't understand it. Mark Knopperfiller. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is probably primarily like Hispanic language, but hey, they got some beautiful stuff. And you get the case. So this one bends up, and since Mr. Steph showed me, we're just gonna do it this way, okay? On that side, it opens up this way. So $5 for either that item or $5 for this one. And we're going to start off with Bon Jovi. It's Bon Jovi Lost Highway. I've not played any of these, so I can't ensure that they work. This comes with CD cleaning tissues. So it looks like it's been open. Some may have even been pulled out. So you got Bon Jovi. You've got John, what's that?
Coltrane.
I should have looked at this stuff. Coltrane's good. Mozart in Love, Neil Diamond, something from Columbia Records. It looks like a lot of artists. Pat something group. Let's see what else. Ray Charles, y'all, come on. Genius Loves Company. I don't know. That's probably just American Dreams, Charlie Hayden. That one is Charlie Hayden. I guess whoever had these liked Charlie Hayden because there's a couple of those in there. So this one's entirely full. So is this one for $5 per choice.
Yeah, I always liked Ray Charles's music.
My mom diversed us in so many other cultures and that type of stuff. So yeah, Ray Charles was definitely a staple in our house.
Hi, Francine.
And that is my 3.
All right. Nice to see you, Francine.
Good to see you, Francine.
Guys, I'm just gonna do some quick things here. I'm gonna make these all buy it now, just so we can run through them. This is a men's Hurley extra large t-shirt, and it is really nice and soft. I do have to say, okay, yeah, Hurley, it's just for the name brand, that's why it's so expensive. But this is a really soft t-shirt, and if you're a guy and you want a comfortable shirt, this is it. Hey, Melinda, how are you? So this is a new shirt without the tags. And I'm sure you can guess how expensive Hurley shirts are. But guys, I'm going to do a bite now for $13. I'm just going to do $13 on it. It may be Hurley, but I'm not going to rape you. This is just it's a new Hurley shirt. It's a men's extra large. And if you're a woman, it would be a plus size woman's. It'd be like a 2X. Because men or women could wear this. Just because it's a men's doesn't mean, ladies, if you would like this shirt, just know that it's going to be a 2X on us ladies, okay? So men's extra large, it's a nice blue, but more importantly, it's soft, which that's what I love. Made in Mexico, designed in Costa Mesa, California, 52% cotton, 48% poly. There you go. There you go. I've got a brand new Coldwater Creek necklace. It is a long one, and I will show it. They wanted $59.95. Okay? Coldwater Creek, I tell you guys all the time, when I drop these name brands and you're getting the cheap price that you're getting, remember, this is where you're going to get jewelry pretty cheap. So they want $60 for this chain. And don't get me wrong, it's beautiful and I think it's lovely, but $60, you're not going to pay $60 here. Okay? I am going to do this one. We are going to start it at $15. And that's a heck of a price cut, I would say. $60 down to $15, brand new. These are the large, like paper clip kind of links with the red enamel, the really rich red enamel. You can double it and make it look like this. Obviously, you can make it the long layering necklace that it is, no matter how you want to do it. But that's that one. Then I've got this little necklace. I'm doing it for buy it now for $6. I think this is the cutest thing. May not be for everybody, but I just think it's adorable. This is a gold tone necklace, and this is a little bicycle. I ain't kidding ya. And it's got black enamel handles and a black seat. That's stinking cute. Love it. We got at least a 3-inch extender on this, maybe 3.5. So you can make it a lot longer, but this is cute. $6 if you're into bicycles. If maybe you have a daughter or somebody that likes these sort of things. I just think it's cute. And that is $6. All right, guys, I'm going to bring up Stephanie and we're going to close down the show. Isn't it cute? I love it. Super cute. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the thumbs up and the support and the purchases.
Yes, thank y'all. And Dawn, thank you for rolling with my chaos of not having internet today.
Oh, you're fine. Hey, it's happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to any reseller who's been selling at least for a while. So I can't think of anybody it probably hasn't happened to, you know?
Right.
Oh, no problem, Francine. Hey, I ship out tomorrow, so you got it paid within 24 hours. And I understand. No problem. And that happens too. The computer and errors. And so, yeah, it's all good. Thank you for your payment. Like I said, and there goes, we'll just go right into that segue. I am shipping out tomorrow morning. If you have not paid, those of you who have not, please get those invoices paid tonight, because tomorrow morning, if you pay me tomorrow afternoon, it's too late. I only ship out 1 day a week. So this is what happens. If you pay me tomorrow, and it's going to be after the fact, after us going to the post office, the consequence to that is you're going to have to wait a complete week for me to mail it out next Wednesday. And, you know, that's up to you if you think that's a good idea or a bad idea. But, you know, if you really wanted something out of your package, you do got to wait because gas prices, you know.
And with that, I'm going to narrate again. Y'all, Dawn ships once a week, and it's on Wednesdays typically. Now, if you need something sooner, you can reach out to her. And I can tell you, if she can make it happen, she will. But she does have one shipping day a week. She doesn't live in town. The USPS is not right next door to her, and the price of fuel is still going up. So, when she says, hey, you know, it's going to be a whole nother week, she's not trying to be a pain. It's time and it's fuel cost, and you know, it all comes out in the wash, but that's the reality of being a seller.
Yes. And I will say this, to go even further, if you have not paid me by Friday, the invoice is canceled. Now, I do got to say one other thing. I am going to implement a new rule. I've never done this rule before, but I think it's time. I think this will help cut out the issues I've been having with non-payers, okay? We as resellers, sometimes we get ghosted. We have no idea why you're late. You know, who knows? We're not mind readers though. So, and don't think that we are. And 9 times out of 10, I will tell you this, it's not an emergency. 9 times out of 10, the real reason people don't pay us is the obvious. They racked up 50 other invoices with 50 other resellers. I'm sorry, but that's a poor excuse. That's an excuse I'm not going to let slide. Not to be mean, but you got to understand this is my paycheck and it's my only one. So I am going to implement a new rule. I'm going to take it further because when you get non-buyers, it really does hurt the wallet. So I'm going to say this. Well, you guys already know. If come Friday you haven't paid me and I canceled, you're not allowed to purchase from me again. You need to get a hold of me via email. First of all, let me know why you didn't pay, but just know, you know, that everybody has problems, health problems, financial problems from time to time. we're all in that bubble. It's not just you. It's not just me. It's everybody. So I am going to start. If I give you a second chance, which I don't give everybody a second chance to purchase from me, but if you, let's say some people want to, Dawn, I'll pay the invoice. Well, once you cancel it, what you guys don't realize, it wipes it off our screen. It's no longer there. We don't have access to just go back in and reinstate it. That's not how that works. We would have to print out a brand new receipt. You do realize invoices cost money. That's how PayPal makes their money. And granted, it's not $100 per invoice or nothing, but that's coming out of our wallet. So my new rule is this, and I've never done it, but I'm going to do it. If I give you a second chance and I reinstate that invoice, I am going to charge a fee. And it is going to be for all of the bubble wrap, the poly mailers, the bubble mailers, the packaging that I had to rip through to take everything out and put it back into the sourcing pool for my auctions, and then have to go back. You are going to be charged now $10. Yes, you are. Because I have to redo first. The first invoice was in void because you didn't pay. So that comes out of my pocket. I'm paying for the actual invoice. And then I got to make a second one. And then all that packaging that was destroyed. I'm sorry, but it cost a lot of money. Okay. Which is why I love doing these reseller lots for my fellow resellers, because I know how expensive that stuff costs. So my new rule, there will now be a consequence, and the consequence will be monetary. $10 if I do reinstate and reissue another invoice and repackage that whole thing, because you're also taking out time that I could have. I've got cats, I've got Bob, I've got a house to clean, okay? And I'm not trying to be whatever. I'm just trying to let you know it's a lot of work come invoicing day. It's not a 5-minute job. It takes me all day, like it did, this past Monday, and I didn't get out your invoices till Tuesday, which is why I'm shipping an extra day later. So now, and I will post a video on this. I realize not everybody's watching this. There will be a $10 late fee. Yes, there's going to be a consequence, because I want to nip this in the butt. I don't want it to keep on happening. And no matter how many times I say, hey, it's my wallet, that doesn't seem to click with some people. So now I'm just going to issue a late fee. Bottom line. And you have to pay it before I ship it. I will not ship it. Plus, you also have to pay the new invoice. You got to in full in the shipping. But that's the new rule. Please don't be mad. Please understand my position in this. This is my business. I have to run it like a business. I'm not babysitting kindergartners here. You guys are adults. Budget your money and figure it out. But I don't like to be ghosted. I don't like to try to play mind reader and read why you didn't pay me. I hope y'all understand. I hope I'm not coming off harsh, but this is real life in a reseller's world, okay? And tearing apart all those packages, the tape, you should see how much tape cost. Pretty penny. I'm not getting any of this free,
The other day I had to pick up a roll of bubble wrap because right now, because May being what it was, I had multiple people ghost me. I had regulars that did not pay. Not calling anyone out, and wouldn't do that. I've touched base with most of them. Life does happen. But when you overextend yourself, y'all, I'm owning that. I overextended myself last month, so much so that Mr. is picking up my slack. But Dawn don't have to open my package up. She's got to mail it because I was on time with paying her. But I'll tell you what, it's a big deal. You know, the shipping materials aren't free for us. Yes, it's a tax write-off if we made enough for the year, but we still have to wait for the tax man on that. I think the $10 fee for that is totally acceptable, and if it's not, well, then spend a day with us at reselling, because we really should show behind the scenes of going to Walmart or going to another place and showing you how much of materials. That small roll of bubble wrap was $12 before tax. And I'll tell you, there's times that she puts enough bubble wrap in that's a whole roll. So the packaging material alone is over $12. She doesn't send that to me, hey, you got to pay for the packing material. She counters with, hey, this is going to be $10. And that $10 is going to be the packaging material. But when she's got to tear it open and try to resell, she's at a loss immediately. So
yeah, it is immediate. Like I said, the cost to invoice, tape, the poly mailers, bubble mailers, the bubble wrap, the newsprint paper, some of my big Walmart boxes that you guys get, those of you that order a lot per week, those cost. Yes, I get other boxes free from Walmart. I go into the store when they're stocking, I throw them in my cart. But the big boxes, they cost you money. And then, like I said, guys, consider the time it takes to package one of these boxes and packages up. It takes some time, because at least if you're like me, you try to do it right the first time. I don't just throw everything in your box and hope for the best and cross my fingers and my toes and hope it gets there safely. I do my absolute best to package it nicely, but also protectively, to where it comes to you in one piece. And I realize some of you have had some broken incidents, because at the end of the day, we're all human. We try our very best. But what I'm saying is all this costs money. And then, like I said, just the sheer time that I took to do all this. And if you didn't pay me, like I said, now I'm talking about, I invoice on Monday. If you've gone to Friday and I've canceled, that's the day I'm talking about. Now, some of you have gotten a hold of me in private and said, Dawn, I can't pay you till Wednesday, but it'll probably be afternoon. So it'll be after you already ship, but I am going to pay it Wednesday, but it'll be later Wednesday. We can talk all that over. And usually I always say, I think I've always said, yes, that's fine. I'm talking about if you've gone clear to Friday and you have not paid me and you've ghosted me, and that's, if I do actually, hear your excuse and maybe it is legit. And I'm not saying all of you are liars or anything like that. Some of you might have had an emergency or whatever. And I understand, I'm always understandable, but I'm just saying that now you will pick up the cost. Whereas before, I was taking a total loss. I can't afford that. I can't. With 1,000 cats and Bob and a lake house, I can't afford loss in my business. So now you will be charged for that loss. That's all I'm saying. It's not me being vindictive. It's just me being honest with you guys that I've hurt myself for too many years. Now enough's enough, and you're going to have to pay the piper. And hopefully you'll understand. If you don't, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because I have to watch out for our wallet. And it's not just mine. We have to take 2 more cats into the vet Friday. We don't even have that money, but we have to do it. They're our kids. That costs a lot of money for 2 cats, but it has to be done. So I can't take a loss. I'm taking care of people and my family and my cats. So I need this money reinstated somehow, and it's got to be by you, the customer. Okay? So thank you for your time. I won't go on anymore. Thank you for your support. I hope you all understand that it's just business, guys. There's no don't take it personal. It's just, I got to recomp that money. So as long as you understand, and I didn't mean to leave this off on a bad note. I really do hope you have a pleasant evening, and thank you for being there for me and Stephanie. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Later.
Bye, guys.